And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake Paul.
Ugh, Mark.
I think you're Michael.
No.
I'll wait here for 23 minutes. I don't care. You'll be a smartass. We'll sit here in silence for 23 minutes, Kyle.
Oh, me? I thought we were waiting for Mark to say Michael.
No.
So I'm Kyle. Chris.
And the red of a red Kendall.
Oh, gross.
That was pretty rough.
You deserve to go home.
Hey,
so
I thought we were waiting for Mark.
I just clicked the game on, and the Bucks are already in the red zone, so that's cool.
But did Mike Evans catch a big pass to get him there?
I don't know.
No. He didn't touch the ball yet.
Thanks, Kyle.
Godwin has, which is pretty cool, but...
It's been the Tyler Johnson, Cameron Brady, O.J. Howard show.
Hey, Mark.
Is Gronk back this week?
Yes, sir.
Not to continue the Pokemon talk on air, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I just got 100,000 XP from that raid.
Became better friends with somebody?
So I knew I was a day away from becoming good friends with 4 people that were in the raid group thing. So I dropped a lucky egg, became better friends with all 4 of them, and won the raid.
Nice.
Yeah, it was that was a pretty good raid. I want all of them to be like that. All right, we're here.
Oh, hey, thanks, Chris Godwin.
Getting Sports with Drunk on the PPRN Radio Network, live and in living color. And we're here.
Special show.
Thanking show.
Yep.
It's the show before Thanksgiving. It's not really the Thanksgiving show.
Happy Turkey Day.
It's just the show prior to Thanksgiving.
Right.
But Kendall likes to make himself feel better than usual. So we kind of just do what he's like. Hey, what if we did this to make it special? I feel like if we did this, I would really get to drink more. I got to get home and
No, did he even mention that this was my idea last year?
No. He said, I want to do the Thanksgiving drink lineup thing that I thought of and bought last year, was how he presented it to me. He said, hey, and by the way, would you mind footing the bill for this one since I always give you so much stuff?
There's a narrative being presented here which is only partly true.
And then for some reason he called me Paul Schufelt. I never got that one.
Moving on. Paul generously,
Paul,
once again, presented our Thanksgiving meal. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not really like a meal this time around. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I don't know. I didn't want to do the same thing as last year. I don't know.
So it's all gin.
That's right. It's all juniper gin. So there are some carryovers from last year. I tried to change some of them up. I know most of these are probably going to not get finished and dumped out. I was going to propose to Kendall, if you wanted to try to find some sort of receptacle, I could dump a little bit of each one of mine into a cup. So that could be the Thanksgiving shot.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, what we do? We clear out one of those high noons that have been sitting on the table for a week.
I'm not going to try to dump stuff back into a can.
It makes a fun challenge for everyone.
Yeah, what do you want next? You want me to dip into a toilet paper tube?
Well, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
If you just kind of cup the bottom.
Yeah, but then the side gets all soggy. Sorry, there's construction happening at the PPRN studios tonight. Yeah. So, do you want to go through the lineup all at once now? Do you want to do it little by little? What do you want to do?
I think we give the full lineup now.
Okay.
Then we can always go back.
So to lead it off is going to be because I know this doesn't happen at every Thanksgiving or whatever, but I feel like usually whenever you get together, especially if you have a close knit group of cousins, all that are around the same age, or in Kyle's situation where your friend group dates your family, and things like that. There's just always kind of the opportunity for something some weird shot or something like that to happen. So to start off, and usually the person who initiates it kind of has some gross shit they picked up from somewhere. So we're going to start off with a gross shot of Smirnoff Cherry.
Yeah.
Just kind of something disgusting.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we're going to go into, from there, the Thanksgiving dinner. No appetizers this year. But you have your turkey, which is because a big thing for turkey is wine. So we try to incorporate a wine element, as we've been trying to do for years. So last year we did the little 187 milliliter bottle. This year I decided to class it up and go with the canned wine. So we're going to be doing the Dark Horse Pinot Noir as the turkey. The mashed potatoes, the nice heavy carbo load, will be the Christmas edition Budweiser can. I think they're all Dalmatians. Is everybody's Dalmatian?
Yes, mine's a Dalmatian.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
It's not important. I was just curious.
No, you asked. I'll look.
I did ask.
Mine is in fact a Dalmatian.
Nice. Massey?
What? Sorry. What?
Matt, you got to pay attention for like at least 30 seconds of the show.
Mine is also a Dalmatian.
Kyle?
And Kyle's got a too juicy.
I do have a too juicy. What am I looking at here?
Jesus, guys.
This.
You know, Mock is watching his team play on Monday Night Football, and he was the only one that answered.
I was busy dealing with the dog.
I don't give a shit about your dog between the hours of 8 and 11. The only dog you should have been worried about was the spotted one on your damn can.
Nice. I was gonna say it.
And then from there, and then the cranberry Smirnoff is the cranberry sauce. Kyle, I thought of you on that one.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. And then
Hey, what's the superior version of cranberries? Canned or not canned?
Canned.
Not
Canned.
eating it.
Canned.
Fuck off.
Canned cranberries. Cranberry sauce is the way to go, especially if you can get one that has the ridges in it.
Mm.
You know, you plop out the whole thing. And
I totally forgot about Slayton.
And then,
All right.
And then there's Kyle.
And then so after that, we're gonna go heavy on the dessert section this time around. So then you have your Dr. McGillicuddy's Menthol Mint as your little palate cleanser.
We're all really looking forward to that one.
I bet you people are looking forward to it more than what's next. And then next, what do you do after you eat? You sit down and you chit-chat and stuff and have a cup of coffee. So the Bailey's Espresso will be for that. And then there's 2 dessert options, but we're going to be gluttonous and enjoy both. The substitute, I don't know if this is popular at anybody else's house. I know at the Souls household, dirt is very common. At the Riddell household for Thanksgiving, there's usually like a chocolate pudding pie kind of thing. So we went with the Yingling Hershey's Chocolate Porter. And then for a more...
I just took that out of the bag. And I thought it was just going to be a Yingling, and I was like, all right. I saw it, went, ooh.
And then for a more like thicker pie type setting, we went with the Old Smoky Butter Pecan Pie Moonshine.
That would be the one.
Man, imagine if you just put a pack of Lil Smokies in there.
Some nice buttered pecan cocktail wieners. So obviously,
like,
I mean,
we're gonna eat all of these
at your discretion. I know that I'm the only one that has to drive home, so I'm the only one that has to be super careful on what I do here.
Oh, there is no discretion for me tonight.
Oh, good. The doctor gave you clearance.
Are you still on doctor's orders? Are
Actually,
you off
yes.
the IR?
Massey.
It's funny. Yes. It's funny. He's off the IR, but he's for some reason still questionable.
I still have to go get my ultrasound done, but yes.
Listen, with that being said, you better eat a rum ham tonight.
A what?
Rum ham.
Is that like the thing from Always Sunny?
Yes.
Massey's whole life could be summed up by basically fantasy football statuses. Like, anytime someone throws something in the disc golf chat, doubtful. Massey's doubtful. You know,
I think he retired already.
Yeah. When it comes to like the show, it's like during the midst of the show, he's always questionable. But when it comes to attending the show, he's always active.
Yep.
Put him on the pup. Get him on the pup.
Are you on the pup list, Mass?
I'm on the MUP.
You want the Piplup plus?
Mother mup.
So
Mentally unable to perform.
So we're gonna do this show. We'll probably take like one break. We have a big thing planned, and then if there's time at the end, we'll do like a Thanksgiving dinner draft, something Thanksgiving themed. And yeah. So before we get into
Kyle, do you want to do your monologue
oh yeah,
that you prepared?
I didn't prepare one this year.
Oh man,
That wasn't a part of my.
Kyle, it was
Assignment?
in the chat.
No, it wasn't.
We had it in the chat.
Does anybody want to talk anything sports related before we get into this? Or do you want to just X-nay all
Before we
sports?
get into what?
The three fun things. Well, two definites, one maybe.
Massey wants to talk LeBron James, man.
Yeah, but I think we can skip that for Thanksgiving.
I think we just do our toasts and then get into it.
All right, toast of
Jonathan
excellence.
Taylor, Toast of Excellence. Austin Eckler, Toast of Excellence.
No, you can
Both
only
of
do
them
one.
did-
You have to do one and then wait. You don't get to go back to
No.
back.
Did back to back.
Well,
They both had astonishing games yesterday. Good job, guys.
They both had. What do you mean astonishing games? You've never seen
5
someone.
touchdowns and 4 touchdowns.
You've never seen someone score 5 touchdowns in a game.
Not every week.
Well, they don't do it every week. Hence, astonishing week. It wasn't astonishing though. It's been done. They're average. Moving on.
Moving on.
Mine is too. I don't know when this was. Ever seen this riffraff kid that was at the?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a source of excellence or disexcellence, but it's to that kid.
Well, since we're going in super succession with nobody taking any regards for anything at all, Massey decides that he's going to just fucking go off the rails. I have a few. The first one was one from last week. I was unable to attend the show last week due to some family emergencies. So this one was to just the godly status that Connor McDavid is playing at over his career. This is his progression in games to 600 points. So from 0 to 100 points, it took him 92 games, and then to get to the each next 100 game mark, it went 92, 82, 68, 67, 64, 50. It's fucking insane how nasty he is. Another one is to this is WWE related, but I watched Survivor Series last night.
Don't tell me anything.
I'm not telling you anything.
Okay, great.
To Randy Orton for wrestling the most pay-per-view matches in WWE history.
Yeah, there you go.
It's pretty cool accolade.
I am.
I started laughing.
I am.
I mean, I didn't know what you were gonna say. Just when I hear I'm not gonna say anything, and I thought for sure you're gonna be like to Randy Orton winning the main.
And then another one is this one is also kind of WWE related, but it's also show related. It is to our own Rad of a Red Kendall finally having his prediction come true in one way or another. The main theme of Survivor Series was somebody stole Vince McMahon's Fabergé egg. That's a real thing. It's a real thing. Where's my $100,000 Fabergé egg?
It was $100 million.
$100 million, whatever. Fabergé egg. I couldn't believe it. I had to call Kendall immediately.
I knew they'd finally take one of my ideas.
And then
It's only a matter of time.
I also have a toast of mock madness.
Mock madness.
Yeah, Mock, you remember I said this to you last week? And you said to save it for the show. I was going to ask you if you...
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if this was said or whatever, but if it was, so I apologize because I wasn't here. I didn't get to listen to the show from last week yet. About all the free agency buzz and whatnot, did you see the statements made by Carlos Correa?
No.
He said in an interview about his defensive prowess as a shortstop that Derek Jeter didn't deserve any of the Gold Gloves he's won.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah,
Just wanted to throw some Houston Astros wound salt right in there and just really get Mock more angry at anything to do with anything Houston.
We were talking about that. Totally unprovoked.
Oh, you talked about it on the show?
Yeah,
we did talk about it,
Did we?
and yeah, we did. And it was funny because it's funny you bring it up because they were asking. I saw an interview with Jeter about it. And he was just kind of like, yeah, that guy's not worth talking about.
So I saw that and I was like, oh, man. Does anybody else have any toast? Because there was one other thing I wanted to dive into. Real quick.
Here's a
Go
good
ahead.
toast.
Go ahead.
I mean, the guys in the room know who this is. but I guess Kendra Lust has called out Anthony Davis for being a fake tough guy
That's hilarious.
in the NBA.
There is nothing that makes me more happy than when a entertainment star just starts being vocal about an athlete, because it's just like you're this, especially when it's football. You're this tough guy in a locker room of 52 other meatheads, just testosteroning it up, and then something comes out that makes you not look very manly, and it's got to be absolute hell for you, like, because I'm going to practice tomorrow, and they all saw this.
Right.
That's why, I loved when Roquan Smith was caught partying with a Bella Danger on a boat. He must have had the best day of work the next day.
Yeah.
Everybody just must have been like, so.
That's also the perfect guy to do that too.
Yeah, right. Kyle, do you have any?
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to share these. I do them every once in a while. I found another of these interesting NFL fun fact stat things. Tom Brady has more career passing yards than the entire Houston Texans franchise.
Love it. That's so ridiculous.
The Jets have never beaten the Eagles ever.
Didn't know that.
Really?
Yep.
Never. It's 13-0 or something like that.
They've had to have played each other more than 13 times.
It might be even lower than that, but
This is a little older because I was going to share it last week, so things have changed obviously from this week of football. But Patrick Mahomes has as many interceptions. This is week 11.
Yep.
So go back to week 9. This is when these were posted. Patrick Mahomes has as many interceptions in his last 14 games as Aaron Rodgers does in his last 52.
Yep.
Massey, stop saying yup like you're the football guru. It makes me so angry.
No. I saw this post that you're going through.
But stop
I'm just
saying yup.
Yup.
Pittsburgh is the only city where all its major
You're
professional
a
sports
bitch.
teams share the same colors.
Nope.
Jameis Winston's final pass attempt of the season in each of his 6 last seasons resulted in a touchdown.
Oh, I was hoping it would be a pick.
Well, pick sixes.
That's true.
Pick
I
six
did-
is counted as a touchdown.
Didn't think of that.
The Steelers have won 19 straight Monday Night Football games at home. Antonio Brown has the most receiving touchdowns of any player in the NFL since 2014, despite missing 30 games.
That's insane.
Between 2004 and 2005, the Detroit Lions won 14 straight coin tosses.
Nice.
They're good. MLB Hall of Fame pitcher Randy Johnson became an NFL sideline photographer after he retired.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Eric Ebron's career rushing stats: 5 rushes for -6 yards and 3 touchdowns. And there you go.
Man, that's gonna be my toast every week from now on. Is Randy Johnson? See those shots that Randy Johnson took over the weekend?
No, I mean he's not a sideline photographer anymore.
Oh, he's not.
No, he did it after he retired.
I was just thinking that
He
he was
retired 40 years ago.
No, I know, but I was just thinking that he still just does it.
All right, so gentlemen, here's to a wonderful Thanksgiving. Do your nasty shot of cherry. This is perfect too, because this is some shit that Kendall would just show up with and be like, "You guys want to do a shot?"
He's right, you know.
Everybody
Shot
ready?
in the water. Shot in the water.
water.
Shot in the water. Hey, I don't sound like that.
Yeah, it's more like this. Shot in the water.
Shot in the water.
Shot in the water.
Shot in the water. Watch trains.
Shot in the water.
Shot of water.
Shot in the water.
Shot in the water.
Shot of water.
You guys want some alcohol and H2O?
I
Are
don't
we
know.
are we drinking this yet?
Here we go. Down the hatch.
Cheers.
Oh, yep.
How was everybody's Robitussin?
Actually, pretty good.
That one wasn't that bad.
So I figure while we're getting into the meat and potatoes of the first, we'll do one thing now. It's quick. Kendall, I'm going to need you to switch to the cameras.
Yep.
So I can see them. Then when we get into the meat and potatoes of the show, that's when you gentlemen can kind of divulge into your 3 main course options, however you would like to. You know, because some people don't like some people just eat the sides first and then go for turkey. So whatever you want to do, but the rules are you do have to try everything. And when you try something, you can do a little interruption and be like, what you think of it, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
This will be we'll do on the fly reviews. Then when we get towards the end of the thing we're gonna do, we'll do our palate cleanser. We'll have some coffee to finish it out, and then we'll enjoy some desserts at the end. Sound good?
It sounds good.
You're a dessert.
Thank you, Kyle.
All right, Paul.
right,
You're
so-
a dessert.
Gentlemen, I believe that you were all given even though I sent it all individually, you were all given the same task. I'm going to need Mock and Massey to turn their cameras on.
I'm gonna turn mine on when I show, because when I turn it on, everything starts freezing.
Okay.
So when I show mine, I'll click it on.
Okay. Kendall, can they see your item? Kyle, I don't want to see it
Yes.
yet. I don't want to see it yet, Kyle. Kyle, put it away. I didn't see it. That's all.
Yes, they'll be able to see it.
All right. Okay. So who would like to go? Rebecca, who should go first?
Mark.
I knew that was going to happen. All right. So the task was to bring in an item that it can best be substituted as a gravy boat for Thanksgiving dinner. It can be funny, it can be practical, it can be a combination of both. I'm not going to judge if it's funnier or whatever. It's just the best item that could be used as a gravy boat. Mock, what'd you bring in? Give us a little.
I have my horn glass.
Pretty cool. See, that's sitting on a table full of gravy. Seems like something that I could see Kendall just immediately trying to drink,
Yeah.
especially if it was filled with that Heinz jarred gravy.
Oh my. I'd give it a go.
All right, Mock, nice. Very functional. I like it. Massey, why don't you go next?
All right. I brought a shampoo bottle with a pump on it.
So you gotta like jerk off the gravy.
I tell you what, it's very innovative. Just see someone at the table, just especially too because you know what would
control
happen.
Exactly how much gravy you want just by squirting it out.
Yeah, but the problem is that gravy is like a little bit less viscous than shampoo, or more viscous.
It depends what kind of gravy you have.
I have a feeling you're going to be shooting Grandma in the face with some hot gravy. And
That was a
Grandma got
weird.
stuck in the face by gravy.
it would be weirder if I said in the face with some biscuit gravy because that's more white.
Mm.
Kendall, what do you got?
All right. I was super
Kendall has
excited
a
about this.
shoehorn.
Kendall, you brought in the Coors Light cooler.
I did. It's very similar to Massey's. I thought this would be a great idea to have on the table. I have here my booze fountain, which is like a old style gas pump. It even has the numbers as you know how much gravy you're
Dispensing.
You got a little hose here. You can apply it exactly how you want.
So
There you have
a gas pump tap. All right. I like it.
Hey guys.
Yep.
Real quick question. When did Fournette become like this real serious like receiving back?
This year.
Last year.
This year,
Cause what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Well, last year in the playoffs, but
Solzy?
I have my duck planter.
Show it up on the camera so we can see it.
I love it.
It's a mallard duck.
There's also no way that's yours.
I believe
It
there's
is mine.
100%.
No,
that
no.
is his.
I see that there's flowers. Can the flowers be
Why?
removed?
Yes.
Oh, so okay. I was saying, otherwise, where are you putting the gravy? It does seem like it would be
Gravy's going right in the duck.
It does seem like it
That's
would be a messy pour, but probably the most like festive table decoration out of the four. Right above Mox. Mox is a good
Nothing-
festive
You
decoration.
gotta learn, man.
Nothing like a Thanksgiving duck.
Yeah. Well, it's a bird. It's a avian creature. You enjoy avian creatures. Turducken is not that unpopular. Duck.
Quack.
I'm intrigued.
Okay.
In the spirit of Thanksgiving, nobody's going to get 1 point.
It's fucked up.
All right, Kyle, do you want the 1 point? Kyle,
I'll
do you
take
want?
your point.
No. Nobody's going to get the 1 point, which means everybody's going to get 2 or better.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
pretty
you should
much
give
got
Kyle-
that from
you
the
should-
jump.
You should give Kyle 1 point now.
So I'm going to go ahead and give, while I do think innovative and creative, I do think that the shampoo bottle will cause some problems.
Bummer.
Plus, I don't think it'll have the right appeal on the table.
Yeah.
Even once there's known to have gravy in it, people are still going to be like,
Could someone pass the head and shoulders?
who's got the herbal essence? I need some Garnier Fructis on these potatoes.
I just love pert.
We're gonna go 3 points. We're gonna give it to the gas pump. I think it will fit in on the table slightly more, but I do think it's also still very cumbersome. And I just feel like it's got a lot of potential to be like knocked over, mishandled.
Yeah, I mean,
But it is an intriguing thing to be able to measure exactly how much gravy you're pouring. I do like that. And then I'm going to do 4 points apiece for Mock and Kyle.
well, there you go.
I like the horn. I think it's the most ridiculous item, despite being arguably the most functional. Especially if it had a little spout on it, it'd be perfect. But it's compact in the aspect of it has its own stand, and it's vertical, and it's a nice, easily handed thing. It's good for chugging if you do want to chug some gravy. And then
a gravy boat chug.
And then Kyle's, I was originally going to dock you a point because I was looking at the duck and I thought, man, it has everything except it might be a little messy to pour out of with no spout. But I think most people over gravy anyway by accident.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can use the tail, you know?
No, the tail is kind of a guide, but like it's still going to go off the sides of the tail. But I think more people tend to like, oh shit, like too much gravy as it is.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh,
I need another roll.
Let me get yours.
I like to thank Paul for this award.
Thanks. You can thank me by giving me the duck.
Black.
Kendall has a Mallard phone, and I'm very jealous of it.
Can I have it?
One of my prized possessions.
I'm going to take it.
Didn't my dad give it to you?
You did. And
You know,
if you had
You know how you have my
Hey,
shirt?
you can tell it talking to the mic.
Nah.
and if I had a working phone jack, when it rings, it quacks.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We need to get that phone fixed.
You know how I know Kyle's really upset that he doesn't have it? Because he didn't go, are you cereal? He said serious, which
Right.
he was so taken by the fact that you said that, he couldn't believe it, that he couldn't even do a Kyle euphemism?
Euphemism.
Can't speak.
I am very mad that they keep showing Burger King
Right.
fucking commercials.
There we go. All right, so
Well, I
let's
mean, it's a national fucking company. Now.
so let's get in.
Are
You
you-
guys are
are
more
you
than
a
welcome
national
to get into
folk
the hey, this is Thanksgiving. Be nice.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Love
I think they just showed a Golden Tate highlight.
you.
All right, you guys are more than welcome to get into the.
the.
You guys are more than welcome to get into the meat and potatoes of your drinks if you'd like. I'm sure the Budweiser will be consumed the most. And I'm going to start off with the wine personally.
If the horn was cleaner, I would drink out of it, but it was just kind of in the garage.
Mark, you could have used my cleat.
I don't even want to touch that.
That's fair.
It was funny. Tyler was at my house the other day, and he was helping me move some stuff in the garage, and he's like, I'll just put these cleats over here. I was like, yeah, those are Kyle's. He's like, ah, fuck.
Oh, it's funny.
And he went home.
He's like, I had enough.
Then he went home and quit his job, and he's been drinking since. I started off with the wine. Kendall, what'd you start off with?
I started off with the Bud.
Bud? Massey?
I'm
I haven't started off with
cracking the
anything yet.
What, Massey?
I'm cracking the Dalmatian beer.
All right, we got another Bud.
I'm still
Massey?
sipping on my
On your tea?
tea.
I don't remember there being tea in the
I'm going to
lineup.
start with the wine, knowing I'm not going to finish it.
Hey, at least
Such
he's
a
honest.
fucking Kyle thing to do.
Hey, so I had this thought while I was getting all this stuff. I think next year when we do our fantasy football lineup thing, we should put one can of wine in there to shotgun.
I like that.
Oh, God.
But the can of wine.
Give it to Aaron.
So when you pull it out, you know, like you make it like any pick. You get any pick you want, but you still have to shotgun a whole wine.
Everyone
God,
gets a
that
frat
sounds
or a
awful.
loser.
All right, gentlemen, you guys ready for the meat and potatoes of the
Yeah.
show?
Oh, I'm ready.
Tom Brady just high-stepped the defender.
Did it work?
We
Yeah.
are.
Oh, that was a dirty slide, though.
We are going to do a full bracket, 64 team bracket for the best game/activity
Of all time.
of all time, as decided by us. Very scientific. So they have been broken down. Now, some of these are kind of inclusive, and you'll see when we get into it, of other things. Some of them are a little bit more specific. I tried to stay away from just doing just a game of regular baseball.
Mhm.
I tried to do it more things like you would do with like a group of friends and like a situational type of thing, whatever. So it's been broken down into 6 categories. We have a field of 16, which is traditional sport style games. So things like basketball, football, things like that, hockey, whatever. And then we have a round of 16 of playground style gyms or style games. We have a round of 8 for drinking games, round of 8 for other types of sport games and activities, round of 8 for table games, and a round of 8 for backyard games.
Very full bracket.
Very full indeed.
I threw up.
How'd you like your wine, Kyle?
Hold on.
Is this dude gonna puke right now?
Maybe he just threw up in his living room.
Did you chug it?
So,
Kendall, that's a Mike Evans catch.
So I did rank them with seeding. And it's up to you guys if you want to know the seedings when I give you the matchup. It's up to you guys. There's 5 of us, so there'll be no ties. So there'll always be an advance.
I don't think we need to know the seeding.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Man,
Okay.
I almost threw up. It took me some time to recover.
We're using so much, I guess, internet right now that we're watching the game in slow motion.
Give me 1 second while I load up the bracket.
It's really weird. I watched the slowest screen pass that I thought I've ever seen.
Actually, I'm not sure if I'm ahead or behind you guys.
Oh, you're ahead.
You're far ahead. You're probably in the second half already.
Oh, you're not in the
Are you
second
not?
half yet?
No, we're in the second quarter. I was joking that you made it through halftime.
Yeah, I know. It was a joke, Kendall.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, actually, I think we're pretty close.
I have
I'm a little
1208
bit ahead.
on the screen.
Oh, I'm actually way ahead.
Woo! That thing fucking sucks.
The wine?
What?
See, senor.
Kyle, how much of it did you get down?
Like, not even a sip.
So you took
I
a
almost-
sip and almost threw up?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You didn't take a real sip then.
I don't like grapes.
This is the
You love jelly, Kyle.
We're good, though. We're good. Live from New York, it's Kyle Souls.
All right.
All right, back to the
It would have
bracket,
been so
baby.
funny if you threw up right there. That would
Dude,
have been
I can't
awesome.
keep up. I tried. Nobody heard the gag.
All right, so gentlemen, I'd like you to be active on certain things and whatever to make your case if you really feel strongly about wanting something to advance. Try to persuade others. Everybody should know. I would say 58 or so of these things. There might be a couple oddball items people don't know, but I know for a fact I know everything on this list, so I can tell you what it all is, and then you guys can maybe try to remember.
Would have
what
been
it
real
was.
funny if Paul made this list and he's like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'll put it on.
Yeah. All right, so let's start off with we'll start off with the common sports games.
Mm-hmm.
The first matchup: wiffle ball versus just hit the spot.
So
Like the accuracy throwing type of thing. Where it's like the football through the tire swing, or like baseball, like trying to hit cans off the fence with baseballs or whatever. Just any sort of like aiming, hit the spot type of thing that you do versus
Yeah.
wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I spent many times in the backyard throwing a baseball against one of those plastic chairs that every family once had, and
Yep.
usually not hitting the chair.
I was gonna say, haven't hit it yet.
But it's gotta be wiffle all the way.
All right, so we got Kyle. Did you vote?
No, I would say hit the spot. I have a lot of fun with that.
I
sure,
definitely
Kyle.
thought he was gonna
Yeah.
go
It
that.
doesn't matter, Kyle, because wiffle ball advances.
Yeah, your
I'm
bullshit
cool with
game
it.
loses.
Up next, we
I'm
have
cool with it.
Up next, we have a home run derby versus a dunk contest.
Oh, home run derby.
Home run derby because none of us can dunk.
Well, but like you've never played a dunk contest on a lowered hoop.
I can't dunk.
Kyle, that you can lower a hoop to where you don't have to get off the ground.
I know, but I'm not agile to do any of the fancy cool things.
I was going to say, I kind of see what Kyle's getting at, where it's not the jumping aspect that's holding it back. It's, doing anything with the ball.
I'm gonna go with the dunk contest because even if it's just jumping from like further away or like just throwing it down really hard, because like you'd play games like I don't know, the dunk, like throwing down like a mean dunk, especially like something that like people didn't think you could do.
Right. So I'm very torn because I like both, and I think I will side.
Home run derby just takes too long. Like, if it's two people, I'm in. Any more than that, I'm bored.
I'm going to side because I think, as you guys know, I'm not terribly athletic. So having the height is one of the few things I do have. So the dunk contest always kind of is a small moment to shine.
What do you mean? Your two-handed dunk that you do?
I could do a one-hander. I just have to crane the ball, you douche.
Dunking with two hands is harder than dunking with one hand.
And then Kendall just does his Cesaro arms.
That's right.
We saw
Right.
Cesaro.
Blow out my elbow.
Massey, it's down to you.
I can't say that I've ever really participated in either of those things a lot. If I had to pick one of the two, I'd probably go with the dunk contest.
Oh, all right, never mind. I was gonna say before you make your decision, do you want us to give arguments as to why you should pick one?
No.
All right.
I'm just thinking of the one that I think I would enjoy the most. I think the dunk contest can get a lot sillier and a lot more fun.
It's because baseball's number 4 on its list.
You've also never seen Kyle try and hit for power.
The dunk contest advances. Next up,
First of all,
a game of Around the World versus horse.
Oh,
horse.
I gotta
horse.
go horse.
All right. I don't need everybody
Horse
yelling at
is a
one time.
good game.
I mean, I think when we play pickup basketball, which happens every so often, there's like a few games
It's like once every 4 years.
Sooner than that, but yes, and that's definitely something that always we end up playing.
So I got Kendall for horse. Kyle.
You know how mad I get at 2-yard screen passes?
It was 3.
Kyle.
Sorry.
I said horse.
Jeez, you answer this lifetime, man.
I
Massey.
said horse to begin with.
Yeah, but everybody else said something at the same time.
I also said horse.
Mock. Not that it matters, but
Pig?
all right. Pig advances. All right. Next
Just a
matchup.
shorter game.
Next matchup. Kill the carrier versus slow pitch softball.
Oh,
I
that.
hope it's softball.
I do not know what Kill the Carrier is.
So kill the carrier.
If you have the ball, everyone else there just hits you in the nuts.
It's basically like
pretty much what happens.
It's not hit you in the nuts.
But that's what happens.
Yeah, maybe the way you play in your all male correctional facility. We were playing
It
tackle.
always turns into, we tackled him and now hit him in the balls.
So
That's what
it's
happens.
a-
But
it's
that's
a
what happens
football
when you're.
game.
That's what happens when you're raised with all brothers. I don't think anybody else had that experience. We played it at recess all the time, and I never was like, "Oh, I got tackled. Time for the ball tap." So kill the carrier, Massey.
You got me again.
Yeah, Massey. Kill the carrier is basically like reverse tag, where everybody's trying to get you instead of you're trying to get everybody. It can
Kill the man
be
on the ball.
played with other things, but like traditionally people play it with a football where like you get the ball and you're trying to run to like an end zone without getting tackled down. And so like if you get tackled down, I would take the ball from you because I tackled you, and I would try to run the opposite way to the other end zone. And then basically it just alternates between end zones because the whole idea is that, once someone breaks off, they're good.
All
right, so
gets my vote.
we got 2 for slow pitch, 1 for kill the carrier. Kendall? Well, I'm going to give my vote to make it more difficult for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go kill the carrier, and my reason behind it is I don't mind slow pitch softball. It has nothing to do with my quality of play. I just feel like all the other stuff that you do at slow pitch softball is way more exciting than actually playing softball for me. Like I'm way more about the shenanigans beforehand, the dicking around while warming up, the drinking the beers in the parking lot, the drinking games in the parking lot. Like the softball part is for me is like the worst part of going to a softball game.
Now, here's the thing: you can still do all of that while playing softball.
Depends on where you're playing and who's umping. I've been to games.
Well, Bill's gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty much open season now.
Well, maybe in Wallingford, but Wallingford isn't everywhere.
That's true.
All the other ones are better than Wallingford.
That's also true.
All right, I think I will take slow pitch softball to advance. There's a lot of aspects I do like, and it is fun being a jerk on the bench.
Yeah, where you belong.
I watched Kendall one time fall out of the batter's box.
During
And
slow pitch?
still made it to
Yeah.
first.
Honestly, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my whole life.
He got one of the 3 hits in that game.
Can you believe that, man?
Oh, we got smoked pretty good.
Is that the game you played with no
I remember we
glasses?
started at
No.
10:15.
I wish I was
We
there for
started
that.
There was one game where
We
Kendall
started
got
at
really
10:15.
drunk. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kyle.
I remember we started at 10:15, game it at 10:40.
Yeah.
There was one game where Kendall got really drunk the night before playing, drinking Hennessy in a swimming pool, and then went and played softball without glasses hung over.
I had to catch. that game, though, was the only time I ever played at Pragman, or Pragman, whatever you want to call it, Pragman. And I swung like out of my shoes, made contact, basically fell, and then Army crawled to first and made it.
Proud of you, Ken.
Next
I
up,
was coaching third. It was very funny.
tag/touch football versus street hockey. Doesn't necessarily have to be with like rollerblades. It could be like just running with the stick type of thing or whatever. But
Touch football.
Yeah, I like the touch football game.
you only like it if you get to play
I don't-
quarterback. You better admit that.
Oh, that's 100% true.
Yeah. If we say let's play touch football, but Mock, you have to be a receiver, you won't play.
Well, no, I'm just going to run a lot of short button hooks. I won't get open.
No, you're going to be the blocking tight end on the non-blitzing plays.
Oh,
See, it's tough because unfortunately the street hockey went up against football. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah, we know how you guys feel about
Kendall's
hockey
a
on the
shell for
show.
football.
I am picking touch football. I'm just trying to give some merit to street hockey.
Kendall, nobody cares about your fucking merit.
All right,
listen, I do
moving
think
on.
it'd be fun for us to rollerblade around and shoot hockey pucks at fences.
Oh, yeah. It'd be a
Hey,
lot of
Rock.
fun. I would do that.
Touch football advances. Next up, knockout basketball game versus batting cages.
I don't know what knockout is.
Knockout is the game where you line up at the free throw line in a line. One person shoots the ball, and if they miss,
Oh.
the person behind it, if they make it, they get knocked out. And you keep
Yeah,
playing
okay.
over and over again. I will say I'm going to vote for knockout. It is by far the most stressful of the games on this list, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's
I love
because
knockout.
it's so
The
fast.
best part of that game is your opponent's ball falls and you just kind of kick it.
Yeah, or like your ball bounces like far away, and when their shot is in the air, you just fucking bullet pass it to the rim to try to knock it out.
I'm going knockout.
Ah.
I never really
I'm
like
going
going to batting
knockout.
cages.
Knockout 100%.
For me, the batting cages is like it's a fun thing to do, but it gets old. Whether it's like because it just kind of continuously keeps costing you money, you get tired. It's just the same thing. I mean, I get like you can go to different speeds, but like eventually you're just like, okay, it's
Well,
enough.
there's absolutely no human element to like
The problem with knockout is if like you're in the last two, you might throw up.
All right,
from playing knockout.
That's all. Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh, hold on.
Well, listen, we're very behind.
All right, so knockout
That was hilarious.
knockout
Yeah,
advances.
Mark, you're going to enjoy something much better soon.
Oh, Kyle, I saw it.
No, much better.
That's very funny.
Next up,
We're on a commercial.
21 versus a 3-point contest.
21.
21.
Like the card game 21?
No, 21 like the basketball game, Massey. We've been doing sports.
You know, get your boys on the court. Everyone brings a deck of cards. It's a real blast.
First
so
one.
what is 21?
First one to get a 5-card Charlie. 21 is a game.
Shuffle it.
You play with as many people as you want, and when you have the ball, you're trying to score 2s and 3s, and after you score, you shoot free throws, and it's the first person to 21 wins. So it's 1v however many people are playing defense.
Now, this is a game where I exclusively am just frapping whoever has the ball. That's how I play perimeter defense. Keep the ball to the outside.
So I'm voting 21. That's something we've played as a group a lot, and I enjoy it.
You can usually see Kyle and Jeff get really mad at each other.
Yep, Kendall takes defense very serious in that.
Very, very seriously.
The only time I get the ball is when it takes a really odd bounce.
Quick pass back out.
I want to do it just to watch this these festivities.
Oh no! If you're going, you're playing.
Yeah.
Well, no. Like I would partake, but I vote for this just because I want this to be one of the games that I actually play in and participate. I feel like it would be a very funny game.
Such a vindictive person.
I don't like Tom Brady.
What did he do? What did he ever do to you?
He's evil.
I want your reasoning. I want Rebecca's reasoning on air.
I don't have any reasoning. I just don't like him.
So you hate him for no reason at all, and you wish bad things upon him all the time as a human being for zero reasons at all.
Just in football.
Who does she hate?
She hates Tom Brady, and she has no reason to hate him. She has no reason. There's no reason for her to hate him at all.
Because I can.
Because you're a mean person. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You're a mean person. And all your kids are going to end up being serial killers one day because of it. You're instilling that in them. They're all going to be on Criminal Minds one day.
I like the 3-point contest.
Dr. Reed,
It's just
bitch.
me not being pretty good at shooting.
Well, the 3-point contest, it can be fun, but it's the smaller the group, the better. Because like the batting cages, like the home run derby, it's kind of like all the same. Where it's like it gets old fast.
Right.
And then the last one in the round of 16 on the traditional sports games, pickup basketball versus a pass, punt, and kick competition.
Oh, I like that a whole lot.
Pass, punt, and kick.
But then again, I do enjoy the pickup basketball game because usually me and Pat choose to cover each other and we both play with beers in our hand.
You guys do the...
and I usually just check the ball in.
Yeah, you do the Kevin James from Grown Ups thing.
Yeah. Fake injuries?
I don't fake the injury.
No, but like
I'm
it's just
out
like
there.
it's just like you and Pat are just kind of like leaning up on each other, just like, all right.
Yeah. And I'll take the ball in. I make the first pass.
I like
And then every once in a while, I'll make a break at the basket, and no one ever passes me the ball.
I like pickup basketball a whole lot because it's one of those things that always starts off in great spirits and then gets very competitive, very fast.
Yeah.
And there's always
pretty much the second food is released, I'm done playing.
Well, you're talking from like a party
So it's
standpoint.
Like, hey, burgers are up. Oh yeah, that's the only time I end up in a pickup basketball game.
Souls, where are you going?
Pick up basketball.
All right. Mock, did you end up going with pass, punt, and kick?
What? Oh yeah, that's gonna be my choice because I would do that all the time.
Kendall?
I'm doing pickup basketball because it's just you just jump in. It's not really like punt and pass. It's like you gotta plan. Like we're gonna go against 5 of my friends, and then we're gonna basketball. You just jump in, split the teams, go for it.
I mean, you're still going against 5 of your friends.
But it's like, okay, all right, now Jimmy is gonna punt now. Like you're just playing.
And it almost should just be the pass, punt, and failed kick competition. No one's kicking the field goal.
I can't kick a field goal.
I still feel like I could have been a good punter.
Listen, we have a very
I
long.
just honed the skill.
You ever notice that Mock thinks he's a multi-billion-dollar athlete in every sport, one way or another?
Listen,
I'd be a great goal side glove goalie. That would be an all-pro punter. That would be
I
the
didn't
best.
say all pro.
That would be the best passing shooting guard in NBA history.
Listen, we have a long-awaited
That I
group-wide
might have
competition. We're gonna get us out in the field one day and really put our claims to the test.
A lot of torn ACLs and hamstring blows, and all right. So let's move on to the round of 8 for other games. These all kind of fit into like somewhat of like the sport type of thing, but they're other with some exceptions. So let's go with the first matchup here: badminton versus shuffleboard.
Ooh,
This is tough.
Badminton.
man, that
We went from like
serious-
super active sports to some like real like old style things.
I love badminton.
Like I like
Badminton.
going.
I do like badminton.
I know that's a
Kyle
fun.
can always go for a shuttlecock.
I love my shuttlecocks.
That's like a go really hard in the backyard game, badminton. But you know, hard liquor goes really well with
You're gonna
shuffleboard.
fuck when you play badminton.
Did you hear what Kendall just said?
No.
Hard liquor goes really good with shuffleboard.
You got a problem there, kid.
Couple of lime rickies, some shuffleboard.
So I heard 2 for badminton for sure. Mock, did you cast your vote for badminton?
I'm still deciding.
Kendall, did you care to cast a
Um,
vote? You don't have to vote shuffleboard just to make it interesting. I know that's what you're doing sometimes.
I know.
It's
I'm
like,
taking
there's already
badminton.
there's already 2 votes for this, so I'm gonna go with the opposite one because I want to make I want to
Lock in badminton so Kendall can sleep easy.
All right, badminton. I
Alright,
feel pretty good about it.
I'll go with shuffleboard. Give it some love. Well, I'm not extending it any further. It's still over. All right, up next, beach volleyball. Doesn't have to be a beach, but sand volleyball
Mhm.
versus laser tag.
Oh, not that.
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
Laser tag.
I was saying no love for laser
I
tag, huh?
hate laser tag.
Oh,
Here-
how?
Here's
Why?
the thing. You want to know why I don't enjoy it, Paul?
Why?
Because I never did it as a kid. The only time I ever went, I was like fucking 25. And I was like, I'm not going to run around with these other 6-year-olds.
I still don't see the
It would
problem.
probably. I think it could be different if, like, you know, it was like 10 people, like all of us, you know?
But that's how you got to think about it. Don't
But-
think about it like,
but-
hey, I'm going to go to Laser Quest today with just Sam's birthday party.
But what I'm saying is that was my only experience. I would still take beach volleyball.
All right, Kendall?
Souls I knew was not going laser tag. I just knew it. Mock I was a little surprised by.
Good analysis.
I don't know. I figured you'd even if you chose volleyball. I was imagining at least some love, but none.
Come on,
whatsoever.
Rittenhouse, take laser cut tag. Let's go.
No.
Put that nice sweaty vest on. Run around with the hoping that your gun is working.
No, I am taking volleyball because, like I said, as a gangly, long arm person, there's very few times I get to shine, and even then, I don't get to
We
shine.
watched
that
you
much.
play volleyball and you didn't shine.
I just said that I didn't really get to shine, but sometimes I do.
My vote will be for laser tag, though it means nothing. Up next is bowling versus chicken.
Like
What
the
is
pool
chicken?
game?
Yeah, like the pool game.
Bowling.
Bowling.
I don't actually know what chicken is.
Chicken's
so-
the one where 2 people sit on top of 2 other people's shoulders and they like duel.
Oh. When you said pool, I thought he meant like billiard.
No,
I
he
also
did. He did.
and I was very confused.
So it gets very aggressive, because then like the usually it always ends up with the teammates arguing because it's like, oh, you couldn't stay on your feet, and it's like, well, could you do anything, and whatever, and then like
Tell me you've never walked into a pool hall and be like, yo, brah, play some chicken.
and it's always nice too because like especially like when you get really close to it, like the 2 people on the bottom start using their hands to like try to push
Yeah.
or like sweep the legs under the water, and then they lose their balance.
It's the official game of ex-girlfriends everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And you
I don't think I've ever not thrown a game of chicken.
you also like always kind of have this thought like, man, if we don't move towards the center of the pool, someone's going to hit their head on the
Oh,
side
yeah.
of the pool.
Oh yeah. Listen, we're bowlers through and through. Bowling.
Kendall, I'm yet to find any of these things that you're good at yet.
That is correct.
All right, and then the last one in the other category, tubing.
Wait. I will say I'm good for 6 frames of bowling.
Well,
Only
good thing
6?
there's 10 frames.
Yeah.
Thanks for assessing the joke, gentlemen.
We played a great fourth quarter.
The last one in the other category is tubing, both snow and water, versus mini golf.
Mini golf.
Tubing.
Mini golf.
What, Mock?
Mini golf.
I'm going mini golf. I love mini golf so much.
Yeah. It's got to be mini golf.
It's like it's.
We should all go.
Oh, I'm in. I'll go mini golfing every day. Mini golf is cool because like you can go to those like courses where there's like a safari golf and then on the Berlin Turnpike where it's like there's just like obstacles and it's like a theme, or you can go to ones like the ones by the batting cages on the Berlin Turnpike where there's more like doohickeys and stuff where it's like you go through the windmill and you have to go around the loop-de-loop or whatever.
I think this group as a whole has never gone mini golfing, right?
I've gone with Kyle a bunch.
Not as a group together. I haven't gone.
We've gone separately.
And then
I've gone with each of you separately,
except for Mass.
I'm kidding.
It's also fun too because like you always like you sit there and like whoever's keeping score is cheating.
Right. I got a 2 on that one.
Yeah.
That was a Massey 2.
Plus 2, like then there's always like the rule things where it's like you get the club length off the wall, and it's like no, you don't. It's one of those sports. It's one of those things where like everybody argues because everybody's has a different rule set for something.
You know what I love about mini golf is you could be in the middle of a drought and there's that one section at the green that's just still wet forever.
Just always damp.
Yeah.
All right, that concludes the other. Let's move on to the drinking games section of the bracket. First matchup, Flip Cup versus a case race.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not picking Flip Cup. For everything we've mentioned before.
I enjoy Flip Cup a lot.
I don't know what their case one is.
Case race is just basically, it's like teams, and it's like a race to see who can finish their case of beer the fastest. It's like a chugging competition kind of thing.
I'd be bad at that. I'll go with that.
You can drink a beer pretty quick.
Yeah, but you have to drink like 15 of them.
Not 15.
I'm throwing up at 3.
I would like to next summer. We need to get more people involved, like our friend Pat, and maybe our friend Jeff if he's available, if he's not pregnant at that point in time, and then like Mock's brothers and stuff. I would like to do a beer Olympics.
My younger brother did one over the summer and just didn't tell any of us about it.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd like to do one of those.
Yeah, it was awesome. He told me about it like the day after.
It's like, oh, Mikey, you should have been there.
You have to get a team.
Like, are you kidding?
He would have had a team.
I know.
We got
You have a team right
we
now.
got 1 for Flip Cup, 2 for case race. Massey?
I've only ever done Flip Cup. I've never done a case race before. I think I could do a case race as long as I have a good partner.
Well, it's usually a team, so it's like
Massey's getting lower in his chair.
You usually play like you usually have a 30 rack, and you play with like a team of like 5 or so people, and then it's usually like there's usually some sort of rules where it's like only one or two people can be drinking at a time. Sometimes people play it where it's just everybody can drink at the same time, but you have to drink the same amount of beers. Some people just do it a free-for-all, just, okay, everybody start drinking, and whoever's done with their 30 first, so Kendall could drink 8 of them, and Kyle could only drink 2. It's all various, but it's basically just a team drinking as much beer as they can as fast as they can.
I think I'll do that because I'm not coordinated enough to do Flip Cup.
All right, the case race advances. Very surprised by that. Up next is Beer Pong versus Dizzy Bat.
I don't know what Dizzy Bat is. Is that the one where you put it like on your... You have to like put your head down and spin around?
You have to spin around and then try to get a hit.
There's a ton of... Never mind.
Where does... Stupid question, but where does beer fall into that? Is it just because you're drinking in the meantime?
Yeah. You usually
I've never played Dizzy Bat.
You're usually drinking when
So,
you play it.
so sometimes with the Dizzy Bat, so you know how on the bottom of the football bat there's a hole? They make it bigger and you fill the bat up.
You spin around,
So you
chug
have
the
to,
beer, and then get the hit.
I think you drink it, spin, and then it's either get a hit or like you run like a relay race type deal.
Gotcha.
It's one of the more active drinking games out there.
And that's why we haven't played it.
I'm in for it, though. I would like to play it. But I'm going to go beer pong.
I'm down for Dizzy Bat.
I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote beer pong. Beer pong's just a classic. It's the one game where it's just the first 20 minutes is arguing over rules.
Right.
You know, with the guys have to finger girls. You know, you can't blow girls blow or whatever. Like, what's the house rules? How many re-racks?
That's one of my favorite things. What are the house rules? Like,
Yeah.
the same as everywhere.
No, but they're not, though. That's the thing. 'Cause that's why they're house rules. Like, remember when we used to play in college? We used to have the house rule that I made up that John kept in where you could take bounces off the ceiling and the wall. Because somebody, would go for a bounce shot, and then I would ricochet it off the wall into a cup, and it would count for 3 cups.
Right, I get it. It does depend on like the circumstances of where you're playing, but
Hence whose house it's at, hence house rules, hence different places mean different rules.
I know, but I mean that
You're
area.
Wrong. You're wrong.
Listen, that was like a really
You're wrong.
specific. Like
You're wrong.
we were basically playing in a flat.
So I'm gonna take Dizzy Bet because beer pong is. I enjoy playing it, but it's almost like cornhole and horseshoes to me. We're usually about halfway through. I'm like, all right, can we wrap this up? There's other stuff I want to do.
What, for beer pong?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe if you were just better at it.
It's not even that. It's just halfway through. I'm like, all right,
But that's just it,
I'd
though.
like to go somewhere else.
If you were really good at it, though, the halfway through part would be very quick.
There's still a halfway through.
So you're telling me that if you hit if you and your partner both hit a cup each time, and it was over in 5 throws, you'd be like, I'm tired of this after 2 throws?
I'd be like, I'm ready to do something else.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be sitting there being like, we're fucking owning you.
No.
You're full of shit. Massey?
I
I think you're
beer
coming.
pong. Why not?
Would you vote for, Kendall?
Beer pong.
Beer
Yeah.
pong advances.
There's nothing like sucking for a whole game and then really hitting that cup.
Kyle, you said Dizzy Bet, right?
I did.
Doesn't matter.
Oh man, that's a really depressing stat they just showed.
What's that?
It says Giants 3-6 record, best 9-game start since 2016.
Oh no!
All right.
That's horrible.
Next up in the drinking game category, Razor Ball / Dodge Beer versus Kings.
Or I didn't hear the second option.
Kings.
Mm.
No, it's
I
tough.
remember what razor beer is.
That's the one where you have the beers. They start off upside down, and you got to throw the ping pong ball to hit the can, and then you flip it over. You flip it over, and you basically drink until the opponent gets the ball back, and then you keep doing that. And the goal is eventually you want to finish your beers, but you can end up knocking the beers off the table. It's a game. It's very chaotic because the ball just ricochets in a direction.
Yeah, I hate that game because I can never remember the rules and I'm an idiot. So
Kings is a lot of fun though.
I'm going with Kings.
So are we saying like not Drinkatron?
No, just Kings.
Okay, then Razor Ball.
Yeah, I go Razor Ball. I love the chaos of it. I love the chaos that ensues. And so because you usually try to devise a tactic. Like when I play, like when Kendall was on my team, it was just Kendall. Every single time, I'm gonna get the ball. You just drink your beer to get out of the game.
yeah, and I somehow would still do the opposite.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
My favorite move is when Kendall would pick up the ball and then throw it at the other side of the table, thinking like he was playing fast-paced beer pong.
It all happened so fast. I can't process what's going on.
I think I'm gonna go with razor beer, whatever it is.
Massey, I feel like you haven't done any of the things we've done so far. We've said on here.
I've done razor beer with you before. I did it at John's house one time.
I was gonna say, Mass, we got to take you to a party.
College
Not
party.
worth throwing.
All right, last up in the drinking category, Drinkatron versus Drunk Jenga.
Drinkatron.
I've never played drunk Jenga before, so
It's basically just regular Jenga. It's basically just regular Jenga, but on every block is something is written where it's like, finish your beer, do a shot, like various things. Like, so most of them are drinking involved. Other ones are like something like funny that would be funny to do while other people are like drinking. Like pull your next block like with someone on like piggybacking somebody or something like like weird shit.
gotcha.
It's just something you can make it whatever you want because you just write it on the block.
I'm going Drinkatron.
I'm gonna go Drinkatron as well.
Drinkatron.
Master, you said Drinkatron, right?
Yeah.
Drinkatron advances. It's unanimous.
And if you've never heard of that game, go download it. It's the most fun you'll ever have.
Kendall was just telling me the other day that he thinks it's the best thing he's ever introduced to the group.
Why? Who actually introduced that?
not Kendall.
Not
Yeah,
me.
I got that.
Mike match.
Okay.
I did it.
Moving on to the playground games, round of 16. The first matchup, Kickball versus Hide and Seek.
Hide and seek.
Oh man, Kickball all day. Oh, Kickball was so
Yeah,
awesome because
Kickball.
like you had like there was like the strategy element to it, where it was like some people liked it when the ball was like bouncing, other people like that nice smooth glide. You know, it always seems like it's going to be really easy, but like you get that one kid with like the booming leg, and like the ball would like curve in the air, and it was cool too because like you didn't just have to throw it; you could peg the guy with the ball to get him out. I loved Kickball. Kickball was awesome. My vote is for Kickball.
Kickball.
I also go kickball.
I think hide and seek gets old quick. So, like either you get found right away, or you're there forever.
I'm just thinking of like the neighborhood at night hide and go seek, like manhunt kind of style.
Well, that would be Manhunt, not Hide and Seek.
Yeah.
It's a different game. Kickball advances. Up next, Tetherball versus Jailbreak.
What's
What was the
Jailbreak?
first one?
So Jailbreak was a game where Tetherball versus Jailbreak. Jailbreak is the game where like, if you had like a group of like 30 kids playing it, there'd be a few of the kids would be like the wardens or the sheriffs or whatever, and everybody else they would go and like they'd either hide or they would just try to get as far away as they could. And if you got tagged by the sheriff, like if you got hit by the sheriff, you had to go to jail. But somebody could run to the jail and jailbreak everybody out. And so like it was kind of like this like it was weird. It was almost like a one-sided capture the flag in a way. But it was always very like
I
frank
guess I'm gonna go with that. I think tetherball is fucking useless.
because you'd be like sitting there and like you'd be like thinking to yourself like okay they haven't like found, they don't know where I am yet, and it's like I could make a clean break for the jail, but like you're sitting there, but it's like the fastest kids were always the ones hunting.
Yeah.
So it was like you were always like I'm not gonna be able to outrun them, and then like there was nothing worse than like making the break for the jail and getting caught. Because everyone's sitting there, and like you'd get so mad because everybody would be screaming, "Come on, come on, come on!" And it would alert the people that come back for you and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I gotta go Jailbreak. That's
It's a
fun
very
game.
anxious game.
We should play that tomorrow.
We have 2 for Jailbreak. Massey,
3 for jailbreak.
3 for Jailbreak. Mock, did you care to wager on anyway?
None of us are fast enough to catch each other.
So you're saying we're all the exact same speed?
Yes.
I know for a fact I'm faster than you, Kyle.
I'm also
We'll
pretty
see.
certain that I might be faster than you, Kyle.
Man,
Dude,
this
I'm
is
not
shaping up
faster
to be
than you,
a
Kyle.
hilarious Saturday.
I'm still trying to figure out how we can coordinate the Rebecca versus Kendall or Kyle race.
I tell you what, no way Rebecca wins that.
No, Kyle would win.
It would be the funniest race ever, but I think Kyle takes the win there.
I feel like Rebecca runs like a speed walking T-Rex.
Oh, absolutely.
No, not-
She runs like her ankles are tied together.
like a sackless potato
Yeah,
sack race.
exactly.
All right,
very
so
funny.
Jailbreak
You ever see
advances.
one person that has 2 legs run a 3-legged race?
So Jailbreak advances on to the next in the playground category. Tag and all versions of it. Freeze tag, television tag, zombie tag, whatever.
Golf TV tag.
Versus Double Dutch.
TV tag.
Could you imagine any of us doing double dutch?
I can do Double Dutch. I'm actually a really good jump roper.
I, much like Kyle, can't jump rope.
I just imagine Kendall trying to time it.
It's
Yeah.
impossible.
Kyle could only jump rope.
And I'm stuck.
Kyle could only jump rope if the rope was like 0.001 inches in diameter. Otherwise, he's not getting enough off the ground. Plus, the other thing, too, is Kyle can't jump with both feet at the same time. He has to jump with one foot and then lift the other foot up after.
Does anyone have a weighted shoelace?
TV tag, baby.
It's just tag, Kyle.
I want TV tag.
All right, well, then your vote doesn't count and you don't get a vote.
Okay.
So is it tag or are you not voting?
Tag.
All right. So we got 2 votes for tag.
Make it 3.
You were the second vote.
Oh, yeah.
Massey?
Can I vote again?
No. Massey, do you have a vote?
I don't even know what the second category was. I've been meaning to try and ask that this entire time.
It's tag versus
Tag
double
versus-
dutch.
That's when you fart
Tag.
under a blanket.
Tag. All right, so tag is through, but Mock, do you want to make it unanimous?
No.
All right, double dutch gets a vote. Some love for the kids in Harlem. Next up, capture the flag versus Red Rover.
Ooh.
Capture the flag.
No, Red Rover. It's the most violent game ever created in the history of life. It's so aggressive. I love every second of it. That's a game I would love to see our group play.
I don't know that I've ever actually played Red Rover. So
Could
I
you
can't
just
really-
imagine Kyle barreling into like Kendall and like Pat holding hands? Because they would try to clothesline him, but Kyle would do everything he could to take out their arms, their knees, their tracheas.
See, that's
I'm
tough
carrying 2 ACLs right there.
because I like capture
Listen,
the flag.
not that I want Kendall to get hurt, but I kind of need Pat to like play softball in the spring. So if you could like not do that,
Not to Pat.
Why?
Just saying, like Kendall has 2 ACLs.
Now, can I ask you a question?
If
Why
you're
do you
dead set,
need Pat? Because he's good at softball.
that and no one else likes to play third?
But so like you just go get a random shitty third baseman. It's not like It's not like you're taking away wins.
Well, that's not nice.
But it's also not
And it
not
might.
true. All right, so we got one for Red Rover, one for capture the flag. I liked Red Rover too because you got
Capture the flag.
I liked Red Rover too because you got to pick who came over.
Right.
Red Rover, send blah 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 right over, and like the person would just be like, fuck, like you tried to get his, because then you'd get the strong line.
And if you don't make it, you join the line, right?
Right. If you break through, you get to take someone from their line back to yours.
Mhm.
But if you don't break through, then you're stuck on their line now. And the goal is to get
I'd
the
play
other
that game.
line to nobody.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'd play that game.
You already voted for capture the flag, though. Are you changing your vote?
Yeah.
Oh man, so we're 2-2 for Red Rover, 1 capture the flag. Souls, did you vote?
I did not.
Do you care to weigh in?
I'm not a fan of both games, but we're going to go Red Rover here.
Red Rover advances.
Wow. That's tough. Because I like capture the flag for the same reason as jailbreak. It's kind of like there's similar.
Yeah.
Red Rover, it's fun.
The thing I always hated about capture the flag was there was always like the one kid that like got coerced into playing that didn't want to play. So like, I'll just stand here by the flag and make sure nobody gets it.
That was me.
Yeah, we know. We just established that you run like an elephant with one leg. Next up, Foursquare versus
Robin.
Keep Up/Taps.
I don't know what keep up/taps is.
Well, what do you think?
Keep the
up
ball
is?
up.
Yeah, keep it up in the air.
Oh, okay.
It's most commonly played with a balloon, but like it was played at like recess, like
I'm
where
really good at that.
people would play with like a ball where like it would get up in the air and like you'd have to jump up in the air and bat the ball back up in the air. Like you couldn't bat it from a standing position. You had to be up in the air while you were doing it. That was more the taps version. But so it's keep up/taps versus Foursquare.
I think it's got to be.
Foursquare.
Whoa! I was gonna say it's got to be keep up all the way because if you think about it, you're running around, you're trying to keep the ball, but there's so much intensity. Like Foursquare sucks.
Foursquare is awesome.
Ah,
Look, you just
screw
suck
Foursquare.
at-
I like Foursquare was
You
cool.
just suck at.
Well, Foursquare was cool because the one square always got to start with the ball. And like so when you got if you did play where like you had a bunch of kids that wanted to play, there would be a line at the Foursquare spot. And so like if you got bounced out, you had to go to the end of the line and everybody got to move up to their square, one spot closer to the number 1 spot. And then some people played with like the mailman rules, which was cool, where like you could walk around the square and just you could bounce it in anybody's square, but then you had to get back to yours. There was the cherry bombs where you just slammed it as hard as you could.
Mhm.
I love Foursquare. I'm going
That was my
Foursquare
go-to.
all the way.
Listen, but like the keep up game, like you're running around. There's like there's 8 people, and you're trying to keep it like you're counting every time you do it. High stress, man.
It is high stress, but Foursquare was awesome because like the thing too is like you had to be on your toes because like you never knew when it was coming your way. Especially too when someone would get like that one like weird like more horizontal bounce where it would skip out of the squares and you had to run out and get it and hit it back into the Foursquare game, but your square was completely just unused and you're risking someone just doing a quick soft tap into your square for a little dribbler where you lose. And everything you fought for, all the way to the 1 square, nothing. You were exiled back to the line to wait just to start back at the 4 square and try to work your way back up to being the king.
And recess is over.
Being the king of 4 square meant you were the king of the playground. 4 square all the way. Souls?
I think it's already wrapped up. I think it was you, Souls.
I said 4 square.
Massey?
Yep.
4 square.
4 square advances.
Suck it, Kendall.
Up next,
Whatever.
Wall ball versus funnel ball.
I don't know what funnel ball is.
So nobody knows what funnel ball is, but you've all played it. It's the stupid thing. I don't want to say stupid like it doesn't deserve a vote, because it was fun, but nobody ever really knew the rules. But it was that dumb pole in the middle of a playground that had that big like cup on the top, and when you threw the ball in, you didn't know what hole it was going to come out of.
Oh, not that. Wall ball.
Every single playground had one, and like everybody here knew what it was except for you, Rebecca. So every cool playground had one.
Oh, I'm
There-
going wall.
there's one at your school.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Then show it to me.
All right, grab a map.
I mean, look by the playground. There was one out there.
I don't go out there.
So she said it was such
That doesn't mean
conviction.
it's not there.
She said it was such. No, there's not. Even though I don't go out there,
Right. I've never seen New Zealand, so it doesn't exist.
I don't leave my classroom because then they'll know I'm wearing slippers.
It's not true. I don't wear slippers.
Oh, she does.
Bus stop, no drop, wall ball.
Get it.
Yeah. Wall ball. I mean that game. They should play that a whole
Define
bunch.
child.
Yeah, I go wall ball. I do think that funnel ball would have gotten more love had it ever had even if it was printed on the pole, the rules of the game.
Right.
But nobody ever knew what the rules were. There's actually rules. I looked it up. There's actually rules and there's a point system and a way to play. But it always just was like people would just throw the ball up there and just if it comes out and you catch it, like
Right.
they made a game. The child imagination knows no limits. But
It's more like, hey, whatever happens here.
so wall ball advances.
The one at Parker Farms had like points on the side of it.
Oh, did it? I've never seen one with points on the side. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, as I said, the one at Parker Farms had like a scoring system on it.
Next up in the matchup,
Like,
red light,
+2.
red light, green light versus dodgeball.
Red light, green light. Really just fuck everybody over.
Didn't see that one coming. I'm going dodgeball. That was like the one thing everybody always wanted to play. Everybody always wanted to play dodgeball.
At
Dodgeball,
Sham, we had a terrible.
I have a few good memories of having some good like Matrix-esque dodges.
Yeah, dodgeball.
We're not going to comment on Massey's Matrix S
I heard
dodges.
it.
I let it fly.
I was hoping for more explanation from him.
One of those ones
I
where you
couldn't
just
draw
kind of
the
like
dodgeball very well.
that, and you just watch it kind of zoom by the tip of your face.
There's no better.
You said the tip of your face.
Yeah.
Tip.
For me,
Huh.
with all the playground games we've mentioned, there's no better feeling than catching somebody else's throw in dodgeball.
Like, screw
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the best. So dodgeball advances on to the last matchup in the round of 16 for the backyard game or sports playground game. Sorry, Wonder Ball versus Spud.
I don't know that
Can
I've
you tell
ever
me
played
what
either of
Spud
those.
is?
So Wonder Ball is a game where the kids would line up and you'd get in a big circle and there'd be a ball and you would sing the Wonder Ball song. Not every school maybe had it, but you would sing the Wonder Ball song and you'd be passing the ball like either as fast or slow as you wanted to, because when the song ended, if you had the ball in your hands, you were out.
You were out.
Kai, would you care to sing a couple stanzas?
The wonder ball goes round and round to pass it quickly. You are bound if you're the one to hold it. Let the game for you naturally pass. You are out.
Never even heard of it.
Are you serious?
You're just not gonna say the last line.
He said out.
My thing skipped then.
You are.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
And then Spud was the game where you would take the ball, whoever was the person, like you would take the ball like a dodgeball kind of thing, and you would throw the ball up in the air as high as you could. Everybody would start in a group.
Mhm.
You'd throw the ball up as high as you could. Once the ball left the person's hands, everybody ran and scattered in different directions. And then when the ball came down, whoever was hit would catch it, and then they would take 4 steps and try to peg somebody with the ball.
Right.
If you got hit, you were now it, but if you caught it, you were safe. And so it was like this, like you would just sprint, like it was this game to just like get away as fast as you possibly could, and get as far as, and then whoever was like close was like screwed. And if you didn't, you couldn't move after the ball was caught. So like if you weren't paying attention and you just like ran, you could have your back to the person and you could just get nailed with the ball.
I don't remember. Sorry, did you say how many steps usually was it?
4.
4 steps?
Spud, SPUD.
You know, I don't remember that connection.
But like some people would play too, like you get mad, like they would do like more like instead of steps, it would be like these like jump hops to try to cover more distance.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would play it where just one person was it in general, and you just kept playing till you got everybody out.
I love Spud.
I like Spud a whole lot.
That was a big part of my childhood.
Wonderball was cool, but it was just, Wonderball didn't really become... I don't think it was really that fun of a game until it got down to, like, 4 or 5 people. Especially when you got down to, like, the last 2 and you were just, like, fucking throwing it back and forth. Just
it's the musical chairs of ball games.
Yeah, and one person's just singing way faster than everybody else. I'm going
Wonderball.
Wonderball? All right. Wonderball gets some love. I'm going Spud. Raider?
Spud.
Spud. 3 votes for Spud. Spud is through. All right. We'll move on to the tabletop games. The first matchup being darts versus poker.
Poker. We have 2 masses on here.
Poker.
I do like darts a whole lot.
I like darts a whole lot too. I get very competitive at darts too, especially when you're playing cricket. I love playing cricket.
I'm very good at darts.
You're not.
No, you're not.
You throw it.
You shouldn't be allowed to throw them.
The thing is if your husband could throw a football like you throw a dart, Kendall be in good shape for some backyard football.
It should be super inaccurate.
Yeah, but at least it would have zip on it. It wouldn't just like flutter after 1 inch.
I throw a beautiful football.
You do not.
I do.
You do not.
It just doesn't go far.
You're a submarine quarterback.
Listen, it's the best 20 yards you'll ever see on a pass.
It doesn't go 20 yards.
18, 19.
Yeah. And then you like the bullshit shovel passes, you son of a bitch.
Shit.
That was right to you, right in the breadbasket. Pick up your feet there, Mark. Poker.
Nice 15-yard shovel pass.
It was right on you.
Is that 3 for poker?
It is.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Because
mean
you voted for it, you know the count now?
No, I didn't mean to be aggressive.
Poker advances. Foosball versus air hockey.
Air hockey.
So I'm a big-time foosball guy. I
love
like that game a whole lot.
I love foosball a whole lot. Not to quote "This is the end," but he said I didn't call spinnies, but I call spinnies. Spinnies was always like that rule because like when somebody would be losing, because you would take the guys and you would spin the handle as fast as you could so that it would kick the ball super hard or try to defend it. And like when somebody would start losing, they'd be like, "Oh, no spinnies! You can't do that!" And then like some people would like snap their fingers with the ball in the little entry cup so that it would ricochet off the inside of the cup and like shoot towards the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it'd come out with a little spin on it.
Yeah, and like if you knew how to do it the right way, you could spin it out where you could immediately kick it with your guy before they ever knew what was happening. And there was nothing better than when you had like you would line up the goalie and real quick just smash the ball all the way down the table into the goal. Oh, foosball.
I'm a big foosball guy.
Love foosball. I love foosball.
I think I'm going to go air hockey. The worst part of air hockey is when the puck hits your knuckles. That does suck.
Well, you're supposed to use the little slider thing to hit the puck,
No, I know,
not
but
your hand.
I've been hit many times. The puck, somehow got some air right to the knuckles.
All right.
Air hockey moves on.
Never felt good.
Well, who voted for air hockey?
I did.
You voted for it, Mass?
Yeah, voting for air hockey.
Oh, that's a damn shame. That's an upset right there. I've never once had to put quarters in to play foosball. You pretty much exclusively have to pay to play air hockey. Up next, billiards versus paper football. Now, hold on. Before we get some votes, I'm voting for paper football. I would like to give an argument if anybody has never actually played paper football. Has everybody here played real paper football?
I have, yes.
Yes.
Real paper football was awesome. You had the table. It was as long as you wanted it to be. You got to do the flicks. You'd always have one that would go way too short, and you just had to get that little piece, just a smidgen, over the edge to score that touchdown.
I love playing in
and
school.
It was just there's so much. Just you'd get that big second or third push. You'd get all the way down there, and then you would do the tap, but you would always tap it too light. And then you would hope you'd get it just to the edge so that you could just tap the corner to spin. But sometimes the paper football would be on the folded side, and it would spin, but it would move and fall off the table. And then you'd get that blister on your nail from flicking a nicely folded paper football all those times. And you could play for endless scores. It was awesome. And it was the easiest. You could play it anywhere with any materials. As long as you had a piece of paper, you were golden.
Thing for pissing me off about it, Paul. I'm going billiards.
All right.
I was also going to say billiards.
I don't know how I pissed you off.
Is it just
That's
8-ball
what I hate
billiards,
about the game.
or is it anything any game you can do? It's like Blitzball in a game.
No, it's just like 8-ball.
I think I'm still gonna go billiards.
Billiards advances. Kendall, what would you have
I'm
gone?
going
Play
billiards.
Chicago. You want to play Chicago?
I did like paper football a lot. That was
Paper football was awesome.
that was my elementary school thing.
I love paper football.
Yeah, you probably should have been in class.
Oh, I was.
Last matchup of the tabletop games, table hockey, like the ones where you have like the little players that spin around, versus ping pong.
So hockey, foosball.
They're on the
Oh,
track,
ping pong.
right?
Yeah, they're like on the track where the player can go up and down or back and
Yeah.
forth, and then you'd have the goal. It's like
hockey,
foosball. But like there's like the bubble over it, so the puck doesn't come out
Yeah.
because it would always ricochet around.
Yeah.
So table
Yeah, it
hockey,
hurts when it hits your knuckles.
It does.
table hockey versus ping pong.
I'm going ping pong.
He's so good at it.
He's not that good at it.
He
Ping pong.
is so good at it.
Just like every
Ping
other,
pong.
just like every other sport I've ever heard him talk about, I've heard how good he is at it and never seen him execute it.
Listen,
Mock is so
So-
good.
the ping pong. I mean that was before you started hanging out with us, Paul.
Yeah,
And
so
I had the table set up.
so was when you were a really good glove side, league leader,
Never
and
tried it. I just
league,
think that I would.
league leader and assists. When you said you could beat Massey in Minecraft,
I didn't say that.
I believe it.
I said it.
you could beat him in Minecraft.
I don't even know what that means.
Just kill his,
Massey, I'll
just
count
kill his
that.
cows.
1v1.
Just go kill all his cows.
Don't kill
Most diamonds win.
Start digging. Huh.
We got one
I
for
don't know how to play Minecraft.
we got one for ping pong,
2 for ping pong.
2 for ping pong. Souls.
I'm thinking, 'cause I fucking hate ping pong.
One thing I did always like about ping pong, I don't know if everybody else did this, but we used to do it when Kendall and I were in college. I used to love the to see who got the serve. You put the paddle down and you would play like beer pong.
Yeah.
If you hit the
Yep.
paddle, you that's how you decided who went first.
See,
And then there was sting pong.
I don't know.
The
What
only thing I
that
love
is.
about
Remember
ping pong when
you
a
played
guy
sting
played
pong?
it
You played to
in
11.
August,
If you scored the point, you got to whip the ping pong ball at the other person's back.
Oh yeah. See, I don't like ping pong that much, but I definitely played that a lot more than
Table hockey.
Table hockey.
I'm going table hockey. I fucking hate ping pong.
Kendall?
I will go table hockey.
All right, I'm going to go ping pong.
I'm so bad at ping pong.
I like ping pong a lot. I think it's a fun game. You can do different variations of it to make it interesting for all situations. I could have gone ping pong a while ago, but I really wanted to watch Kendall struggle and to actually vote. Kendall likes to hold out till the end in hopes that he doesn't have to make any decisions.
I like to watch ping pong.
I once watched.
Well,
Vito
yeah.
lose
Have you seen
5
your eyes?
times
It's your
tomorrow.
heritage.
I love it. Don't like to
And
play
then
it.
last grouping of the first round, we'll go to backyard games. First up, Can Jam versus Bocce.
Can jam.
I have to pick bocce.
Man, that's a toughie.
I love it so much.
I'm going bocce. I love bocce. Don't get me wrong. I like Can Jam, and I think I would have enjoyed Can Jam a lot more had I started playing it before I started playing disc golf. I've very much struggled throwing a regular frisbee now.
Oh yeah,
I'm no good at it. I do like the whole Can Jam aspect where it's like it's not just entirely based on like one person. It's like that team effort kind of thing. I do like that a whole lot. But I like bocce a whole.
Bocce.
Well, bocce you can play solo. You don't have to have a teammate.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a teammate.
Mm.
You can't play
Movie
Can
coming
Jam
out.
solo. It's pretty depressing. If you just play 1v1 Can Jam, it's pretty boring. But like bocce, Kendall and I have played bocce, just the two of us, a lot. And you could do, some people like to do that skyward shot, you always think like, oh, try to minimize, especially when you play in a non-traditional setting where there's like little hills and divots and imperfections on the ground, and you think you have this beautiful shot, and all of a sudden there's this fucking root out of nowhere.
It pisses you
your
off
ball
to no
just
end.
kicks 90 degrees to the left. I like bocce a whole lot. I also like the what are the two names for the white ball? It's the pill and
I know
the jack.
Yeah, pill and jack. Yeah.
Hey, Kendall, how's that movie coming?
Good. You want to come and read it?
How many pages you at? 4?
I have over 70 pages written.
I don't believe
How
that
many-
for a second.
You can come read it. And it's
You've
tough.
been writing this movie for 7 years.
But I've also been writing other stuff. It's tough. I have like 18 projects going.
How about you guys just vote?
I did. I
Bocce.
said Can Jam.
Massey? I heard a vote.
Bocce.
Bocce advances. Do you care to weigh in at all, Mock, just for ha-has?
I think I was going to go bocce.
All right. Next category, or next matchup, ladder ball versus Polish frisbee.
That.
The fuck is Polish frisbee?
Oh, it's so much fun.
It's another regular frisbee game. You play with a regular frisbee, but there's a plastic beer bottle on top of a pole, and you and your partner are on the same side of the field, and you alternate throwing the frisbee, and if you catch the frisbee, nothing happens. Right? Is that what it was? If you catch the frisbee, nothing happens.
And if
you catch the frisbee, nothing happens. If you don't catch the frisbee, the other team gets a point. And if you knock the bottle off the pole and it hits the ground, you get 3 points. So like there's like, you're basically strategizing with your teammate, like, all right, like I'm gonna play defense on the pole, you try to catch the frisbee. Or whatever, and then like, but you especially when you start drinking, it gets like real aggressive.
I've actually never watched it. I never actually played it, but I've always liked it.
It was at Mock Stag.
I know. I was too busy selling.
Mock got to the point where he was inebriated enough where he just said, "Just throw it as hard as you can."
Yep.
I like both, but I'm going to go ladder ball.
Ladder ball, one for ladder ball, one for Polish frisbee. Souls?
I'm going with Polish frisbee.
Wow, I wouldn't expect that. Kyle's a big ladder ball guy.
I'm good at ladder ball.
You should see him hurdle one.
Massey?
No, Jeff.
I know, Kyle.
I'm undecided yet.
All right, I'm gonna go with Polish frisbee and just move this along.
Guys, I got a shit.
All right, next up, lawn darts versus cornhole.
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 All right, 2 for cornhole.
Cornhole.
All right, Kyle, it only advances if you do it.
Do what?
You know.
Move.
Nope. What are we trying to push through?
My shit?
No, Kyle.
There we go.
Kyle, what did you just vote to get pushed through?
Cornhole?
Kyle, there's something you do that's cornhole related. What is it?
It's not cornhole related, but it kind of sounds like cornhole.
Not the moo.
Does moo sound like cornhole?
I can make it sound like cornhole.
Would it help if I said Beavis and Butthead? Master, you're going to want to watch this. I know we're an audio podcast, but...
Kyle is frozen halfway.
I'm a tippy.
See how he's still Trump next inning, though?
Cornhole.
That's what he does, bro.
Cornhole advances, and the last of the round of 64, horseshoes versus croquet.
Horseshoes.
I know Mass is
It's a
taking
big
croquet.
thing.
I know Mass is going croquet here. Yeah, Massey loves those rich white people games. Massey, you want to play disc golf today? Oh, I can't. I'll be playing pickleball with my family. We're going to be talking about Marsha's pending lawsuit.
Oh my goodness. Care for a cucumber sandwich? I do like croquet. That's fun. But I play a lot of shoes. I'm a shoe guy.
I can hit a croquet ball pretty good though. I can't do that.
I think there's a croquet set at the house. I gotta look for it. No, it's not at the Tom's. My bad. Sorry, I got excited for no reason.
Oh, you mean 4 minutes down the road?
This is true. It's less instantaneous.
So we got 2 for shoes, 1 for croquet. Mock?
Croquette.
Ooh. Wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, me neither.
I am also going to go croquet.
Wow. Upset City.
It is upset city, especially based off the seedings. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll try to mow through the rest of this real quick. When we get back, we'll take a quick 5-minute break so Kyle can go make TP from his bunghole, and we'll see you guys back here in a short 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Home of getting sports with Drunk on Monday nights. PPRN Radio. Home of the Peter Pinot Show. Peter Pinot Show. PPRN Radio.
Damn, where are we? PPRN Radio. Always on, sometimes off. PPRNradio.net. PPRNradio.net. The station that's home with your wife. While you're at work, we keep her company. We keep her happy.
And now, back to Getting Sports with Drunk on the PPRN Radio Network.
Welcome back to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your host, Cupcake the Riddler, and D-Gens, all of them.
From up country?
Yep. All right, so gentlemen, make your way to having a sip on your palate cleanser.
Oh, boy.
Which one was that again?
The McGillicuddy's Menthol Mint. Just to cleanse the palate. A nice refresher.
Mock is peeing, he said.
Starting?
Yeah, go ahead. They can catch up when they get back.
Palate cleanser.
It's not great, but it's not terrible.
I mean, it's like mouthwash. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I could drink mouthwash. Not that I have. I'm just saying
It's
I
like
could.
Souls, take a quick sip of your menthol mint there. Cleanse your palate.
All right. Dude.
All right.
Yeah. That was so rough.
All right, and then we're just waiting for Mock to get back. And then, so if you guys want, you can go into your after-dinner coffee.
I never had my, my goodness, I'm falling behind.
You never opened your nip of cranberry?
Never my cranberry.
I said that you had until we went to break.
Whoops.
Yeah, Kendall.
All right.
What'd you guys think of the wine?
I liked it a lot.
Oh, did not care for it.
Really?
I'm not a big wine drinker as it is.
Massey?
It was all right.
Mock, we drank our palate cleanser, so take a sip of your menthol mint.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm actually a big fan of that.
It's really not that bad.
No, it's like doing like a couple of those Listerine strips.
Kyle, you should start drinking this exclusively while you have some snus.
You know what? Let's try it.
I think you should start buying buckets of this for softball.
Oh my god.
You know who'd absolutely hate this?
Kendall.
Ashley.
Does she like Kendall?
And then you guys, we're gonna rip through the round of 32 real quick while you guys enjoy your after-dinner coffee, which is the Bailey's Espresso. So you can sip on that. You can shoot it all in one shot.
Shit, if I do it.
Shut up. All right, so round of 32, we're going to go right into the other category, bowling versus badminton.
Bowling.
I got 1 bowling, 1 badminton,
Bowling.
2 bowling,
Make it 3.
3 bowling. Bowling advances. I would have given it to badminton myself, but it's irrelevant. Bowling advances, and then mini golf versus sand volleyball.
Mini golf.
Mini golf.
Mini golf.
I don't even have to answer.
Mini golf it is. Did you guys have big stakes on what colored ball you got?
Yes.
Do you feel like you always have to have the same one?
Every time.
Green, Kyle?
Yep.
Did
Sorry,
it
what
matter?
color?
Did it matter if it was neon or dark?
What color
Nah,
ball?
just green.
Green.
What color, Kyle?
Mostly dark green, though.
I don't understand your accent.
He's not getting it, man.
No, he's not. Neither of them are.
I don't have to say that.
Gren.
Oh.
All right.
I got
Moving on to drinking games. We have beer pong versus Dodge beer / razor ball.
Razor ball.
Beer pong.
Razor ball.
I go razor ball. Kyle, did you say
Beer
razor ball?
pong is kind of boring.
Well.
All right, and
Razor ball.
a 1 seed goes down.
My stars.
And then last in the drinking category, you have Drinkatron versus the Case Race.
Drinkatron.
Megatron.
I think I'm just
Drinkatron.
just gotta give it a Drinkatron.
All right, Drinkatron advances.
Paul, the only seed I'll ask about is Drinkatron the number 1 seed?
No, beer pong was the number 1 seed.
Oh, no, you just said that.
All right, moving on to the
Can't
table.
you
Moving on to
loser?
tabletop games: ping pong versus air hockey.
Ping pong.
Air hockey.
Air hockey.
Can I mean you're on the same wavelength, right?
I'm gonna go ping pong. I hate air hockey.
The thing is, too, is like I can't until something better comes up. I can't back down on my previous stance.
What about
I just hate ping pong.
Well,
I
that's what I'm
hate
saying.
air hockey.
I think I'm gonna give it to ping pong.
All right, Mark. I'm assuming you'll be going ping pong.
Yes.
Ping pong advances. And last up in the table games is poker versus billiards.
Poker.
Billiards.
I'm going to go poker. I like poker. I really would like
Poker.
to institute some sort of poker night.
Yeah, poker.
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 Well, I feel bad. I was part of the community that screwed the pooch. You know, you pitched that night and I didn't come through.
Mark and I ended up watching Squid Games instead.
I don't remember what I was doing, but I think I was dead.
Backyard games: Polish Frisbee versus Cornhole.
Polish Frisbee.
Cornhole.
Cornhole.
All right. 2 for Cornhole, 1 for Polish Frisbee. Mass?
Cornhole.
Cornhole advances. And then last in the backyard games, croquet versus bocce.
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 Man, I don't even remember croquet being voted on.
You voted for it.
Yeah, you voted for it.
Did I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
voted
did.
it. You voted it over
Huh.
horseshoes. All right, into
Man,
the
I don't
playground
remember that at all.
games. Into playground games.
Oh, no,
tag-
I wasn't voting for it there.
What?
I wasn't voting for croquet there.
You voted for horseshoes?
Wait, hold on. What was the one you just did?
I just did bocce versus croquet.
And 3 of us at
Okay.
bocce.
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh,
vote.
okay. I missed that part. All right, continue.
All right, tag versus Red Rover.
Red Rover.
Red Rover.
I don't want to vote.
Why?
'Cause I don't care for either of those.
I'll go Red Rover.
Red Rover advances. Another 1 seed down.
Hey, Kendall,
Yes.
I just took the lead.
Then it's all over. Well, then you should have said you won.
Well, it's still close.
Yeah, but he doesn't have anybody going.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I know, but it's within a point, so I mean, like, a fumble can still happen.
Oh, well, I mean,
Or like a minus 10-yard rush.
for a guy like that, I find that unlikely to happen.
Spud
I don't know,
versus
the reason why they
Foursquare.
dropped the intercept. Foursquare.
Spud.
Foursquare.
Massey?
Foursquare.
Foursquare advances.
Damn.
All right. Kickball versus wall ball.
Wall ball.
Kickball.
Kickball.
I like wall ball a lot.
All right. Kendall, it's down to you.
I gotta go kickball here.
Kickball advances.
Piece of shit.
And last in the playground games, jailbreak versus dodgeball.
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 Dodgeball advances.
All right.
All right, and then moving into the category for regular sports games, wiffle ball versus the dunk contest,
Wiffle ball.
Wiffle.
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 horse versus softball,
Horse.
Softball.
Horse.
Massey? Massey?
I'm thinking.
I don't remember. Are we timing out these other desserts?
No, I'm going horse. So we'll just advance it. What? Yeah, we're timing out the desserts. Relax.
I'm just asking.
Chill out.
Yeah, the Bailey's is
Awful.
no
Yeah,
thanks.
not good.
Yeah, I pretty
Not
much tried
enjoying
to.
it.
I pretty much tried to get stuff that you guys wouldn't like. Touch football versus knockout.
Touch football.
Football.
Is that 3 for football?
It is.
It is.
It's his house. 21 versus pickup basketball.
21. It's kind of the same thing.
No, it's not.
So I mean,
No,
well,
it's not, because when you have the ball, you have nobody on your team.
right, 21 is well. I'm picking 21 because I also too it gets
21.
tough when you get to it's 17. What's the number you get that you might
Once you
knocked-
get past 11, you're safe.
Is there a number though, even like higher up, that you get knocked down again if you don't? See, I don't know.
No,
If you get to 15, way we play is like if you get to 15 and someone taps you in and you're like 19, you go back down to 15.
traditionally it's 11, because like if you miss a shot and someone taps it in, then you would go back to 0. Once you pass
Right.
11, 11's the safe spot. You go back down to 11.
Okay.
And
Like
then-
I remember that being like an aspect of the game. I
Yeah.
don't remember the number.
So you would really hope for either makes or long rebounds. All right, so what are we at for votes here? I got 1 for 21,
I voted for 21.
2 for 21.
21.
21 advances. We're on into the Spectacular 16, where we have Red Rover versus Foursquare.
Red Rover.
Foursquare.
I gotta
Red
go
Rover.
Foursquare.
Foursquare.
Foursquare advances.
I'm very
Kickball-
surprised how deep Foursquare has gotten. This is just my opinion.
Kickball versus Dodgeball.
I'll go dodgeball here.
I'm sticking to the guns on Kickball.
I would say dodgeball.
Mass, you want to take dodge kick here? Really even things out?
Good one, Ken.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm here until the rest of the evening.
I'm going kickball.
It's like a guy kind of writes stand-up and never says any of it.
More than everybody else. Thank you.
I've written tons of stand-up. So
Half of your material I've sent you.
Half? Are you kidding me? I'm
it's
gonna-
way more than that. All right,
way
so
less.
I got 1 for kickball, 2 for dodgeball.
I'm offended.
We got Massey and Mock and Kendall voted for dodgeball. I voted for kickball. Massey, where you at? Or Kyle, either one of you.
I say kickball.
Kickball advances. All right, moving on. Cornhole versus Bocce.
Bocce.
I gotta take bocce.
Bocce.
Wow, Bocce advances.
Cornhole.
Bocce advances. Ping pong versus poker.
Ping pong.
Poker.
I'm going to go ping pong.
Poker.
Massey, it's to you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Massey,
Poker.
it's down to you, my man.
I said poker.
Poker then does not advance
Oh,
because I didn't want it to. Poker advances. Drinkatron versus Razorball.
Trinkatron.
Drinkatron.
Drinkatron.
Massey, it doesn't matter, but do you want to vote?
I mean, same thing.
Give Razorball some love. It's my favorite drinking game. And then bowling versus mini golf.
Mini golf.
This
I don't know which one I dislike more. So
This is the only one where there is. This is the only round where a 1 versus 2 seed came down to a 1 versus 2 seed.
Go on, Mini.
We got 2 for mini.
I'll go mini golf.
Bowling.
Mini golf advances.
Man,
Hey,
wouldn't
Ma,
put.
what the fuck
wouldn't-
was that?
That was. I mean, I'm pretty far ahead of you. That
No,
was
like,
that
I'm
was
not
pretty
kidding.
bad.
I'm
All
where
right.
you are.
Pretty bad.
On to the awesome 8. We have poker versus bocce. Now you guys can give some leeway to try to convince people if you feel like it needs to be done. If anybody's on the fence, you can ask to convince. The last 8 here, so you can give some thought to it if you wish. If you know where your loyalty lies, then just go for it. So Souls went poker.
Bocce.
poker versus bocce, you said?
Poker versus bocce. We have 1 for poker, 1 for bocce.
Bocce.
2 for bocce. Massey?
What are you looking at me for, Ken?
I was just kind of looking in your direction. I think you're a good guy.
Massey, do you have a vote?
No, not yet.
Do you need some persuading?
Yeah.
Kendall, tell him why it should be bocce.
When it comes down to it, to be active and not really give a lot of physical effort, but still, have the thrill of playing a sport, look no further than bocce. The way we play as well provides a compelling, we give ourselves a storyline, a character, and you feel fully invested. Don't get me wrong, poker is a great game. It's a very psychological, it's a very, hey, how am I going to play this round? But bocce can give you the same thrill, and you can still be active and involved.
Who else voted for bocce?
Kyle?
Me.
No, Kyle yeah, Mark, I meant, sorry.
Should have had Mock try and convince me. Who wants to convince me for poker?
Kyle has to.
Well, poker's a beautiful game where you can make a lot of money. You're going to be on ESPN for at least 300 times a year. You're going to have to think
I'm a huge fan of that
and
reasoning.
strategize while you play. You can rob us of all of our money.
I love that you could get on ESPN 3 times a year.
So I didn't realize I could just.
100 times.
I didn't realize I could just make up stats. Can I add in some made up stats?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we just?
You
Okay.
also don't have to be part of a shitty storyline that never will happen in real life.
How could that happen? I can't spoil it. I can't spoil it. I'm not going to tip my hand for his ignorance.
Massey?
Massey, listen.
I hope one day Kendall just makes a claymation version.
The Wallace and Gromit version?
That's his least favorite thing.
That's not true.
Claymation.
I like
You don't
Wallace-
like claymation.
I love
Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, it's just the stupid. Okay, never mind.
He just hates
That's-
robot chicken.
No, that's the Rankin and Bass holiday movies. Those are terrible.
What was
Poker.
it?
I don't know what
That boy.
Kyle's so mad at because his character wins the freaking trophy. Like it's unbelievable.
Bocce advances.
I don't say any fucking words in the movie.
God, that's what's so funny.
I voted
Nah,
for
Bill's
poker.
getting weird.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't vote yet.
Oh, okay.
I just did all that to be fun. I wanted to give some room for debate. All right, moving on. Mini golf versus Drinkatron.
Drinkatron.
I'm going mini golf.
While playing Trinkatron.
No, one or the other, Kyle.
It was so funny, though. Mini golf.
I'm going mini golf as well.
Yes.
Mini golf over Drinkatron, Mock. I'm very surprised.
Gross.
All right, we have wiffle ball versus horse or pig.
Wiffle.
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 Wiffle advances, and then touch football versus 21.
Touch football.
Touch.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have a tough time in that regard.
So football advances. All right, we are down to. No, we're not. Sorry. Foursquare versus kickball.
Four square.
All right, got one Foursquare, one
Kickball.
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 Two kickballs. Mazzy.
Kickball.
Kickball advances. Wow. Foursquare had a great run. All right. And then moving on to touch football versus wiffle ball.
Football.
Wiffle ball.
Wiffle.
Two wiffle, one football.
Convince me either way, gentlemen.
I'm not vying for your vote. Just vote. You know what both
Okay,
games
then-
are.
All right, then football.
This is so funny. Fuck you. I don't want your pity vote. All right. We're down to the Fantastic Four. Touch football.
So hold on, what advanced there?
Football.
Oh, touch football.
Touch football versus kickball.
Touch football.
Touch football.
Football.
Kickball's so much better than touch football.
Kickball.
And then the other side, bocce versus mini golf.
Bocce.
Mini golf.
Bocce.
I gotta pick Bocce here.
Oh, bocce advances to the final. So this is a terrible bracket. Our science is real bad. All right, so it's touch football versus bocce. Oh no, Kendall! What are you gonna do?
I'm taking Bocce all the way. Kyle, if you
Touch
want to,
football.
if your character wants to talk, you can talk. I just thought it was really funny, and you were for it for like 10 years until right now.
Oh man.
Touch football.
Can we do touch Bocce?
You just throw the balls at each
This
other.
is a tough one.
Yeah.
In the spirit of Thanksgiving, I will go football.
I think I'm gonna roll with football.
So touch football is the best game/activity according to our science.
Our science is
And the
fucking
winner
horrible.
is disc golf.
So I didn't put disc golf on here because it would have just made its way to the final.
Right.
Like nobody would have even considered thinking of something else.
You know, it would have been funny though at the very end, like, and just kidding, in the extra bracket by itself.
Oh, and for third place finish, kickball versus mini golf.
Mini golf.
Mini golf.
Kickball.
Kickball. Hope you guys have 2 hours to kill.
Kickball.
Kickball finishes in third. And so just for ha-has, I'll give you guys a quick rundown. In the other category, the number 1 seed was bowling, which was made its way to the Sweet 16. The 1 seed in drinking was the beer pong, which was eliminated in the round of 32. The number 1 seed in table games was ping pong, which was eliminated in the Sweet 16. The number 1 seed in backyard games was cornhole, which was eliminated in the Sweet 16. The number 1 seed in playground games was tag, which was eliminated in the round of 32. The number 1 seed in regular sports was wiffle ball, which was eliminated in the Elite 8. The final came down to touch football, which was the 3 seed in its respective category, versus Bocce, which was the 6 seed in its respective category. So there you go.
Well, it was a good bracket.
Yep. Mini golf made it all the way to the final 4 as a 2 seed, and kickball made it all the way to the final 4 as a 3 seed.
It was tough. I mean, there was definitely some games there that had a lot of merit. It just was who they're up against, which was,
Yes.
All
right, so gentlemen, we have about 25 more minutes before we wrap up, which is we kind of flew through the end of the bracket, but I didn't really want to make it a 2-shower. So I think that leaves us with a perfect amount of time to do a Thanksgiving dinner draft.
Hell yeah.
You guys in?
Thanksgiving what?
Thanksgiving dinner draft.
Sure, I'm in.
I'll get the random generator going up.
Can I play?
Ooh, I feel like that's going to be tough with 6 people.
Okay.
But we can do it.
I'm gonna outside the
You have to turn your mic on and talk into the mic, though.
Mic is on. It's been on the entire show. You just have failed.
Just
to
move
talk
it closer to your face. You don't have to lean in.
Do you know you went to school for radio?
Yeah, I'm busy.
Yeah, great. Anyone want some dessert?
Kendall, would you finish all your drinks?
No. Still have McGillicuddy. I have some Hershey's and the pecan pie.
So we're going to do, this one's going to be stretched. So we'll include desserts into the mix, and we'll do a round of 5.
Okay.
Good?
I didn't even hear that. You cut out for me.
We're going to do 6 teams. We're going to include desserts into the mix. Round of 5-round draft.
Okay.
Massey, would it be possible for you to share your screen? My laptop died, and I forgot the charger.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Only if I get the first overall pick, though.
I can't. It's all random.
Then go fuck yourself.
I will gladly.
Kind of waiting for this thing to end so I can.
What? Waiting for this thing
Mark's
to
gonna
end,
off himself after this.
He's looking to tug the slug, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know, this game kind of got out of hand quick.
Yeah.
Hey, did
Just read separately. I just read separately. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah,
That's
I
funny.
just read it. I just said text me number 1 through 5. I typed 4 and then finished reading it.
That's funny.
Well, now everyone just do it in the group now. So don't take a number that's been taken. All right, Kendall, you're stuck with either 2 or 5.
All right.
You got yourself. Have fun buying an M3.
Yes.
So, gentlemen, while we do the draft here, you guys are more than welcome to crack open both your chocolate cream pie Hershey Porter or your butter pecan shot for your desserts. These smell bad. This smells good. I feel like I should have shaken it. Oh, I already generated the list, but you can do it. Do it up. No, do it up, Mass. I want you to do it so everybody can see it on the screen. That way they don't think there's any foul play, because I did end up with the first pick. I tell you what, though. The best situation in this was for me to end up with the first pick and Kendall to end up with the second pick. That's hilarious. Damn it. I don't want the first pick. No, it's... Oh, they was changing it.
So how do we want to go about doing this?
Just text us individually who we have.
Oh no, I did that. I'm saying as far as the draft here.
Oh, the order's up on the screen. It goes me, Massey, Mock, Rita, Kendall, Souls. It's 5 rounds, including desserts.
So here's what I mean. Like, all right, it's tough with Thanksgiving because there's really only like 2 main like meats, I guess.
So then, if you don't get one, you don't get one.
Well, no. What I was gonna say is like you can kind of do it where it's like you draft like the main, then 2 sides, and you know what I mean. But we'll just go out the gun there.
Well, I feel like you just got to build with what you got.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Paul.
All right, so I'm up first.
Yep.
All right. With the first overall pick, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take stuffing/dressing off the menu.
Fuck.
Yeah, you thought I was going turkey there, didn't you?
No.
I fucking with no turkey. I would be content with there being no protein at the fucking dinner table.
Bring on the bread.
That's terrible.
And Matthew will take olives right here.
I'm gonna go ahead and take green bean casserole.
Solid pick.
So that is.
I know it's not a popular. I know you either love it or you hate it, but I'm a huge green bean casserole guy.
Green bean cass.
Yeah.
Listen, don't drive by that house.
Souls just woke up.
That's what Vito says when he stops in the orchard with Cass.
God damn it!
You're my jolly green bean giant Cass.
I like that a lot.
Mock, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Take turkey so Kendall can't get it.
Ugh.
Really don't.
Oh man, you went to dark mode.
Rita, will you take turkey? All right, can someone just take turkey legs? Just take the legs of the turkey. Actually, you know what's funny? We threw our turkey legs away on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Full of all the meat and skin and everything. Nobody wanted them. I pitched them. Pitched those in the 2 bourbon counties I opened.
No, stop it. No way.
Yeah. It's tough because it was a Johnny Blue roasted chicken.
Could you imagine?
You know what's funny though? Sorry,
right.
not to keep interrupting you, Mock, but you know what my aunt does?
What's that?
Legitimately, because her, like, when they do a turkey at their house, like, not for Thanksgiving, but just regular, their family is very grossed out by it. They'll roast a turkey, and they peel all the skin off and throw it right in the garbage.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They keep it on for the cooking, but then they take it all off and throw it in the garbage. They won't eat it.
That's crazy to me.
That's got to be the most terrifying thing to watch.
Yeah, also, too...
Like, imagine you show up for dinner and there's, we're just peeling the turkey.
Here's our bald bird.
Yeah. Also, too, fuck anybody that on Thanksgiving goes out and buys one of those boneless turkey breasts and just cooks that.
Come on.
Just get a fucking ham.
Yeah.
So...
Bless you.
I'm taking mashed potatoes.
Damn it.
Mashed potatoes are off. Massey, those weren't making it back to you.
It was worth a help.
With 2 picks for Rebecca, there's no way mashed potatoes was getting back to you.
That's
mashed
true.
potatoes is one of Rebecca's 3 food groups. Mashed potatoes, ice cream, and coffee.
If she says chicken tenders right here, she's out of the draft.
Cornbread.
Turkey tenders. She said turkey tenders.
Turkey tender. Could you imagine?
Oh, thank God, Mass.
How does more places not sell that? That just
Actually, you know what?
flows.
Give him Ham. That
No,
way it
I
pisses.
want it to-
pisses him off and it pisses Kyle off.
No, I want turkey.
Because Kyle's really mad right now that you did that. Kyle's pissed that you did that.
No, reverse it. I want
Hey,
turkey.
I have a question for the room.
There's nothing Kyle likes more than a mustard-covered ham. Well, go
I
ahead,
have a
Mike.
question for the room. Is gravy just a universal pick?
I think gravy is included in like we all get gravy. We're not drafting
that's-
so. Unless do you consider cranberry sauce a condiment?
No, it's a meal.
No, I think it's a side.
Right. Okay. So condiments are everybody gets condiment, salt, pepper, gravy,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah. You know how mad I would be if like Massey comes in here without turkey or mashed potatoes and just goes, "I'm gonna get gravy to fuck everybody over."
Well, I had to know because I would burn a pick for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, only if it's the Heinz jarred gravy.
Oh,
Cold.
man.
Oh yeah, but I don't even want it hot.
No, yeah, cold.
Just pour it out of the jar.
No, what
Oh,
you do, the key is you microwave it for a minute and 30 seconds and then put it right in the freezer so you get that nice thick film and you pull that off and you just eat that.
Oh my!
Oh, it's so good. It's like
Put
taking
that in a pan, fry it up.
Oh my! No, you don't want to fry it up. You want to just eat it cold, like a cold disc of jelly.
A gelatinous disc.
Oh, you want it crispy, huh? Souls, what's your second pick?
Well, you guys were talking, so I was being patient. I am going with the Hawaiian roll.
Now, do we want to make the decision? Does that encompass all dinner rolls?
I think it's got to be just dinner rolls.
Okay, so just dinner rolls.
All right. So what I'm going to pick here, I guess we have to decide because I guess each family has it prepared differently. So if I just said sweet potato,
Yeah, sweet potatoes would just encompass all sweet
Okay,
potatoes.
I was going to take that.
Yeah, you could just take your sweet trash. That's okay.
Sweet potatoes are delicious.
I'll tell you what. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can have it, and some are pretty good. There are definitely better than others. There's some better than others.
Sweet potatoes are awesome.
The best way to have it is to not have it.
Listen, we're having it with French fried. No, I'm just joking.
Yep, and if Spider-Man was a Thanksgiving meal, it'd be chicken tenders.
Corn.
Okay.
I'm not even going to go watch that movie now.
Just
down on the
plain fucking corn. You
Yes.
just dropped in plain corn.
I did.
Well, she listen. What she does is it's like a sex scene. The cornbread gets laid out, then she pours the corn all over the top, very seductively.
I did notice you double down on the corn.
Yep, and then what she does is she takes her pants and pulls them down just a little bit to cover the cheeks, and then she spreads creamed corn on her butt.
Right.
And she sits down in the creamed corn and kind of slides back and forth on a leather chair while she's munching on the cornbread.
And then the next day, it's kind of like a sparkly poop but with corn.
Yep.
I'm very done with this conversation.
I thought it was going to get more laughs, but it was a real gamble.
Well, everybody was uncomfortable because it's your wife.
Oh, well, I mean, come on. A comedy is comedy.
Mock?
Yeah, except it wasn't funny.
Thank you very much.
Moving. All right.
I actually like this a lot.
It's actually not bad. I'll tell you what, Pat would love this.
I
think Massey likes it.
What?
The butter pecan?
Yeah.
I would like 3 of these and an iced coffee.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Hey, so
And that's exactly how Pat would take it.
tell me if this is allowed.
No.
Can I have like the cheese and cured meat platter?
Like a charcuterie board?
Yes.
Yeah, it's part of an hors d'oeuvre.
I
Thanksgiving
would
hors
like
d'oeuvre.
that.
Hold on, Massey. Put down any past. That's what I think he was looking for.
No. I don't
No, he
want
wants,
that.
like,
I take it back.
No, he
I
wants
was
like
wrong.
pepperoni,
I was-
salami, and cheese.
I was wrong. I just thought that's what he meant.
Don't put
I want
charcuterie.
the
Put
antipasto.
put meat and cheese. Don't put that because like olives and stuff are different.
No, he wants the wood.
Well, no, because if you put charcuterie board, then you're also eliminating olives
No,
and all
you're
that
right,
other.
you're right.
Mock's not going to take any of that stuff.
No. I want that salami. A weird sentence.
He wants a Thanksgiving pizza.
So
Salami.
can I just claim pies?
No, you can't take all pies. You have to take a specific pie.
Take a pumpkin pie.
All right. Let's see.
Quick yarn.
I'm gonna go with. I'm really like torn now.
I take one of your picks.
No. Now, are yams considered different than sweet potatoes?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going candied yams and deviled eggs.
Both good picks.
Ass?
I'm thinking.
Oh, man. I'm so hungry.
I'm just going to take potatoes.
Potatoes have already been taken.
Huh?
Mashed potatoes have already been taken.
That's fine. I don't get mashed potatoes, but I get everything else under the umbrella.
Like what?
I'm
Fuck you.
contesting that.
Kendall got sweet potato.
Yeah, but
That's
sweet
a
potato,
different
like
food.
You book.
Yeah,
you
he's
cook
like-
a sweet potato and you eat it. You don't just cook a
What
potato.
what other
like
potato
Hugo.
dish are you eating at Thanksgiving?
Scalloped potatoes,
Then
I-
right, scalloped potatoes.
Yeah.
baked potatoes.
Nobody's
Then
ever
write
eating
baked
baked potatoes at
potatoes.
Thanksgiving.
That's not true.
I've
Then-
never seen baked potatoes
then,
at Thanksgiving.
Then you have to write it.
Roasted potatoes,
You have
garlic
to
butter
write it.
potatoes.
Write it.
Garlic butter potatoes is
All
just
right,
mashed
then
potatoes.
I'm objecting Kendall's pick of sweet potato.
No, but that's a type of dish for Thanksgiving.
Just pure sweet potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody makes baked sweet potatoes at Thanksgiving.
My mom does, but that's different.
Kendall, what kind of
That's
what kind of sweet potatoes do you want?
So in my head, I was thinking like something that was like a mashed variety.
So you want mashed sweet potatoes?
So we're
Okay.
Of the mashed variety, just say mashed, you
well,
ass.
no, but I'm gonna say so. You know, it sounds stupid, but you know, like Boston Market has the sweet potato with the marshmallow.
That's
and-
candied yams, baby.
but with sweet potato. I like that a lot.
Fuck off.
It's good.
You got
know,
mashed
like-
sweet potatoes. You do not get marshmallows on them
Oh, but why?
because that's candied yams.
Listen, it is of the variety. I think they can be separate.
You said yams, yeah, but nobody makes candied sweet potatoes.
Well, Boston Market does.
No, they don't.
Yeah, on the menu.
They don't make candied sweet potatoes. They make mashed sweet potatoes and then they put marshmallows on top. But you don't work at Boston
It's
Market.
not marshmallow.
That's fluff.
Mayonnaise.
Oh man.
All right, Mark, you're up.
Corn casserole.
Solid pick. I actually made a pretty banging corn casserole on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they make it at their house, but I did. It was a can of corn, can of cream, can of corn, and I'll be
Okay,
fine.
There we go.
Can of corn,
What was
can of
this?
cream corn, a box of Jiffy Mix, and
Mhm.
sour cream mixed together
was-
in a cast iron skillet. Bake it for 25 minutes, pull it out, cheddar cheese all over the top, 25 more minutes.
What was the
Yeah,
Yeah,
pick?
That was
I
good.
think that's the recipe. There.
I don't think they put cheese on it, though.
I think there is.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. It may not be on top, but it's definitely in the mix.
All right.
What was the pick?
Corn casserole.
Corn casserole. That is a hilarious picture. Wait till you guys see this. How did this even happen?
Chocolate cream pie.
We know what
Oh,
Kendall's
you should let
later.
Rebecca taste that Hershey's thing.
I offered her. She said no.
I'm good.
I have to drive.
No, thank you.
All right. I'm taking a Las Agna
It's
lasagna.
a good pick. It's a good pick. Fucked up.
I'm taking the apple pie. And cranberry sauce.
I saved that one for you, Kyle.
Thank you, buddy.
You knew if I didn't take it, nobody else was.
I was actually going to take it on the next go round, so
Yeah, but I knew Kyle wasn't waiting until round 5 for it.
that's fair.
If Kyle doesn't have cranberry sauce, Thanksgiving's pretty much a wash for him.
Yeah,
I was gonna take it just to be a dick.
If you did that, I would make you eat cranberry sauce.
It's awful.
It's either
It's
that,
not.
fine. Then you can eat cranberry tuna.
Ooh.
Oh
All
man.
right. I'm gonna take hot dogs. I'm just joking.
Hot dog
Have a
casserole.
Thanksgiving Frankfurter.
Well, I will say at the Soul's house, they do make pigs in a blanket sometimes as an hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You can pick hors d'oeuvres if you want.
Mm. See, it's tough.
Fuck, that means chips and dip is an option. Rebecca, you should take chips and dip.
See,
I don't want it. I already have 3 things I'm choosing between, and I only have 2 picks.
See,
So
like-
take chips and dip, Rebecca.
Like so many of my favorite desserts have been taken. Like,
There's been like 2 desserts taken.
oh, well, I know, but pumpkin pie and apple pie, they rank very highly for me.
All right, so take strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah, but like I don't want to just take a dessert to take a dessert. I'm
Take
trying to-
carrot cake.
I don't hate carrot cake.
I love carrot cake.
I just want to. I'm gonna lay an egg on this pick. I know it. I just don't want to.
Oh, guys, Kyle Rudolph got hurt.
We're gonna have a candlelight visual at the end of the game. Man.
Anytime you want to make that pick, Ken.
Hey, thanks. I went to the bathroom and it just got back to me, so thanks, you guys.
Come on.
Anytime.
All right, so hold on. I have a question.
And that's all we have for
Just
today.
take cheesecake.
I have a question. That is a good pick. Since we deliberated
down,
and we
I didn't
made
even hear what that was said.
That was so funny.
and we
What
made
you
some
said?
Nothing. Not.
didn't
we
say
made
nothing.
we made some separations.
Oh my god!
My mother makes from Pepperidge Farm the cornbread stuffing, which
Both of them are taken.
it's not.
No, cornbread is taken, not cornbread stuffing.
But you took
Cornbread
stuffing.
and stuffing.
No, it's
Cornbread and stuffing. are
cornbread
both taken.
stuffing.
He wants the combo cornbread stuffing.
Pepperidge Farm makes it. That's what I grew up
I'm
on.
taking ham turkey.
But that's not.
I think we can allow it.
If we have to allow it because we made Massey take a specific type of potato.
I could show you a picture of it
like
right now.
I picked stuffing, but that's like stuffing is generic. Like if you want a specific type of stuffing, I think we have to allow it.
All right.
I mean, unless I'm listening to other options. I'm not saying I'm God in this
So, I mean,
situation.
this is not a
Man,
made.
Kendall, you get no say in this matter. It's up to the four of us.
I'm just saying that it's not made up. It's an
Five of
actual
us. It's up to the five of us.
I'm not saying it's made up.
Yeah, you dumb fuck.
What I'm saying is that both things you said have been taken.
Yeah, but listen,
Right, so
sweet
he
potato
wants-
was taken, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, we have to
No,
specify
no.
mashed sweet potato."
No, we had to specify your sweet potato option because Massey wanted to take all other forms of potato that
just
weren't mashed potato.
potato.
So, but then how is that any different? I just want to know.
Because we made you specify a type of sweet potato dish because Massey had to specify a type of potato dish.
So why can't that continue?
So
Listen, you guys pick. You guys are
so
the
you want
deciders.
cornbread stuffings. That's what you want.
If it's allowed, yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't care. I mean, it's fucking terrible, so he can have it.
Oh, it's so good.
No, it's not. You're taking something that's already usually dry because people make it wrong and adding a drier ingredient.
Oh, it's so good.
It's
Well,
not good.
you're
Cornbread stuffing is trash.
Having it wrong. Having it wrong.
No, I'm not because I've had the Pepperidge Farm cornbread stuffing and it's garbage.
Shout out Sally Reed. Thank you forever.
Rebecca?
She'll take pickles here.
Creamed cauliflower.
Oh my.
That seems like it could have been a sixth round option.
That's even a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Bob eats it all the time.
Does he have teeth? Well, just kind of seems like a gum thing. No, not your Uncle Bob. Marissa's grandpa. Grandpa.
That's my Uncle Bob.
Nah, but it's her grandpa. It's different.
But it's my Uncle Bob.
But it's her.
Missy.
Oh, dear God. Can we get on?
He's
from
trying
this?
to help you.
Yeah, I don't think Rebecca would get a joke if it punched her in the face.
Nah.
You know, Rebecca likes the seafoods.
Shut up.
Get what I did there?
Shut up, Kyle. Mark, go ahead.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. That's what he said earlier. He goes, "Come on, man." Massey?
Oh, I was hoping it was going to make it past him, but
Oh, please. We're so close.
you're going to get it because I know I'm going to take something you're not.
I already forgot one of the things
Can I
was
have
gonna
my gaming computer?
Baked peas.
Gaming computer and hentai.
Yes.
Nothing says Thanksgiving like sticking your dick in the pie.
Can I have this slice of Naruto, please?
You know, Kendall, you joke, but that's actually a real thing.
Oh, what does that even mean?
Naruto is an actual topping for ramen.
Never knew that.
Come on, Mass. Come on.
Naruto looks like this.
I don't care.
Oh.
Cool. It's the psychic symbol from Pokemon Go. Awesome.
Mac and cheese.
All right. Back-to-back picks.
Angel eggs.
Beef Wellington and beer.
Good pick. Good pick.
I mean, I've never seen a beef Wellington at Thanksgiving, but I'll let it slide.
Gordon Ramsay did a whole special on it.
Listen, anything in a pastry topping, whatever you
So-
want to call it.
And up until some years ago, when life had different plans, at my house for Thanksgiving we always had mini beef Wellingtons. Beef Wellington's a very good. It's like a substitute for people that don't want turkey and ham. I think beef Wellington is more of a Thanksgiving dish than lasagna, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that like
I
the
don't think
soul.
either of them are.
I know the Soul's House does lasagna, but that's just because there's so many fucking people to feed, and they can only cook so many turkeys.
Well, I mean, lasagna.
I think lasagna is more of a Christmas thing.
In the we'll call it a quote Italian household is like a staple, but
Look, if we
it's a
don't-
mass server.
If
for
we
sure.
don't think beef Wellington deserves a spot on the
No,
list, I'm fine with it.
I have no problem with beef
I am
Wellington.
fine with it not being on the list. I picked it because when you said lasagna, it opened up my brain to other main courses, and I remember having mini beef Wellingtons. If we don't think
I'm
beef
fine with
Wellington belongs on the list, I'm fine with it. I'm not going to be salty about it. I have a backup option.
You can keep it.
I just have to think about what my last one is.
There is one thing I really want though that I didn't get to draft. And I shouldn't have picked beer, but I picked beer because I didn't want Kendall to think of it.
Honestly, I'm so food oriented. I never would have thought of it.
Yeah, you would have.
You know, it's funny. Since I became,
You know why you would have? Because you took every possible liquor for 4th of July party.
Well, but that was different.
Beer, wine, Jello shots, liquor,
Well, the difference is like
ice luge.
Like I don't have like a family 4th of July party. You know, I've always just
Am I
gone to everyone
allowed-
else's.
No, because it's our anniversary.
Oh my god!
Shut up.
Am I allowed a turducken?
No.
Okay.
You're
What the
allowed.
fuck
You're
did he
allowed.
say?
You're allowed a duckin, but you cannot have the turkey aspect.
Kyle's like, what the fuck did he say?
Have you never heard of a turducken, Kyle?
No.
It's the chicken stuffed inside the duck, stuffed inside the turkey.
No, the turkey
Master, you
goes
don't
in the
cook
chicken
milk,
that
bro.
goes in the ham. That goes
That's right. You put turkey tenders inside of a chicken tender,
Right.
and then you
Kyle,
put that
this is
inside
the
of a
turducken.
and put that inside of a live duck's ass.
This just looks like a fucking egg on it.
Hey, as you guys,
That
as you
does.
guys are talking,
It's good,
did
Kyle.
you see this deal that Taysom Hill signed?
Yeah.
No?
No, I didn't see it.
It's
So
$40
he
million.
signed a 4-year hybrid type deal that's worth anywhere between 40 and 95 million,
What the hell?
depending on the position he plays.
What the hell does that mean? It's just
If he takes a certain
arbitrary.
amount of snaps at quarterback, he gets paid as a quarterback.
Oh, well, that's a
Well, he
terrible
gets
deal
paid-
for the team.
he gets paid percentages per quarterback snaps.
Way to back yourself into a corner.
They're hoping that
Good
they
job,
never have to
Mahomes.
use him at quarterback.
Imagine when they dial that up, they dial him up for like a wild, and he's like, "All right, cha-ching."
Hey, Mike, you're up, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Can we have like a cornbread stuffing, but it's inside mashed potatoes?
Ooh,
I think that counts, especially if you shove it in a turkey
that was actually my pick.
or kermashkin. Kermashki. I think a kermashki. I think I've seen that on Pepperidge Hill.
Pepperidge Farms, remember?
Salisbury Hill.
No, it was Pepperidge Hill. Actually, I think you can get a frozen one from Encore.
Bet you could.
It only takes 6 hours to heat up in the oven.
You have to peel away all that gold tape.
Yeah, what is left? All right, we're because I've had it before on Thanksgiving, but it's not an every year occurrence. Where do we land on a prime rib? Is that just a Christmas thing?
We do that on Thanksgiving.
I would say because that's where I've had it was at your family's, Kyle.
I personally think that that's more of a Christmas thing, but I think
My family makes like 7 meats.
Yeah, Kyle, because you have like 82 people to feed.
The thing is like turkey is the traditional thing, but I think like any like kind of like special occasion dish. Massey, we're seeing what you're seeing, bro.
Yeah, I know you are.
What are you showing us a turducken controller?
I'm looking at
This is a
shit right
PS3 controller shoved inside of a PS4 controller, shoved inside my ass while I watch hentai. XY triangle B546.
Tentacle.
I just put in the prostate cheat code. I think that while turkey is traditional, I think any special I think any special dish that would be made as the entree for Christmas could also fly for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I agree.
There are a lot of people that don't eat turkey, and at Kyle's family's house, because Mock and I, we've married / engaged into the family. That every year for Christmas every year for Thanksgiving they have a turkey and a ham, and then it's usually either a prime rib or a lasagna. I've had beef Wellington at Thanksgiving before.
Lasagna.
Yeah, sometimes there's been a lasagna. There's been a lasagna before.
It's baked ziti.
So
or
did we ever
baked
decide
ziti,
what
whatever.
Mock's pick was? Is it?
It's prime rib.
roast beef?
A prime rib.
That's what I meant.
It's baked ziti.
Rebecca.
Cheese and crackers.
Although it isn't prime rib that we have. It's a standing rib roast.
I mean, Mock took cheese.
I want to say, I believe.
Oh, cheese, that's been taken.
Okay, 1 second.
Because the cheese, meat, and crackers thing, that's all an encompassing thing. Rebecca, chips and dip.
Oh yeah, chips and dip. It goes with my sea theme.
Ah, so you're going with the Contonious theme.
Rebecca picked all C's.
Kendall?
This is last pick.
Yep.
We're gonna do a roasted carrots here.
Good pick. That was my third pick. That was the thing I was tuning between that and beer. But I was I need something to wash down all these carbs.
Yeah.
What better than carbs?
More carbs.
Carbo loading.
I'm going to go with stuffed breads.
Oh, good pick.
See, stuffed breads, I like stuffed breads, but I don't like them at holidays. They're too dense. I like stuffed breads for game day. I think, no, Kyle, we have them. I'm not disputing that. But
No, I'm not.
I'm not disputing stuffed breads. I'm just saying, I hate stuffed breads at holiday time. I hate them so much. I think the perfect thing is the hors d'oeuvres that they have, with the exception of the stuffed breads at Kyle's family's house, I think are perfect. Deviled eggs, the cheese and crackers, chips and dips. It's all very light
Can
stuff.
Can I change my answer?
No.
It goes to committee. There's 5 people. You need a 3-2 vote.
No.
I say yes.
Well, I guess are you looking at your last pick? You're looking to change?
He's changing his last pick.
Yeah, last pick.
No, because I've been told 10,000 times I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah, but you try to change your pick mid-round. He's changing the last whatever he's picking hasn't been picked and can't be picked. You try to change your second round pick every draft.
So I don't care. I mean, personally, I think that's a good pick. But Kyle, do whatever you want to do.
All right, so we got a yes, a no. Mock, you sticking with no?
I'm saying no.
All right, Rebecca?
No.
All right, Kyle, no. What would it have been?
Kielbasa.
It's a good pick. Hey, can I change my pick?
Yes.
All right, I got a yes.
Which pick is it?
I'm not going to tell you.
If it's first one, no. No, I don't care.
Kyle, you can have kielbasa if you want. I don't fucking care. I just want to give you a hard time about it.
No, you live by the vote.
Well, I'm surprised because I like kielbasa. I just thought stuffed bread was perhaps a better pick.
No, kielbasa's way better than stuffed bread. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it.
The white kielbasa from the fucking deli. Oh my god.
I'm just surprised. I just thought stuffed bread was a no-brainer, but I guess it's not.
I would much rather. I'd much rather have kielbasa. Now,
Now,
Kyle, here's the thing. I think you stick with stuffed breads because I think even though it's not served with cheese and crackers, I think kielbasa would fall into that meat and cheese category.
Okay.
I think that would kind of be encompassed in Mock's pick. That's the way I kind of thought about it. That's why I didn't pick kielbasa.
Kielbasa is so good.
Yeah, the kielbasa is good, especially that mustard.
Now I want sauerkraut.
All right, now let's do a new 30-round list of Thanksgiving invitees. Kendall.
Me.
Yes.
Can you give us the PPRN radio network lineup?
Yes, I can.
Can you do it fast?
I can do it as fast as I possibly can.
I think you can do it faster than that, but go ahead.
I'll give what I got. The Peter Pino Show, every Wednesday at 7:30. They're taking the Wednesday before Thanksgiving off, so don't tune in. But Pete, it's back from Arkansas, so starting next week, back in the normal lineup. The Babysitter Murders, every other...
Is our show even going to be aired before that statement matters?
Yeah, it will.
Okay. They're taking the Wednesday before Thanksgiving off. Our show goes up on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Babysitter Murders every other Monday at noon. Koyorama Sundays at 2. Friday Night Delight. Mike and his wife Jess do the show Fridays at 5. Getting Sports with Drunk, our show, every Monday, a little after 8. The Gray Area with Aaron Kenner, Tuesdays at 8. Hell Effin' Yeah, Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. every day during the week. It's the Boo Show, Thursdays at 7. Metalocracy, Mike's new show to the network, Thursdays at noon. Every Saturday is the live concert series, starting at 4 now, not noon, 4 o'clock. Stay tuned for the upcoming lineup. Every Friday is the stand-up show, same deal, 8 o'clock, but stay tuned for who the comic is going to be. Every other Saturday is Mixtape Saturday. This weekend being Thanksgiving weekend, pretty sure it's going to be a Mixtape Saturday. So stay tuned for the line for that. Great mix. They're going to probably start at around 5 o'clock. They may even spill into the rest of Sunday. So big lineup. And when there's not our shows, there's live music. So, tune in.
Always good stuff on the PPRN Radio Network. Mock.
Yeah.
For more GSWD content, where can they find us?
Find us on Facebook at Getting Sports with Drunk. Twitter and Instagram is at GSWD_4.
Make sure to use the hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses, whether it's debating the type of potato you eat at Thanksgiving or taking just the driest possible cornbread stuffing on the market.
Not dry.
You know why it's not dry? Because she pees in it.
I mean, I've seen it.
Mock is trying to plug us.
And subscribe on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify.
Wherever you find internet and radio podcasts, you find us. Another great episode, the Thanksgiving one. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Real quick, do a quick rundown of reviews. Souls, besides the Budweiser, was there anything in here that you liked?
The Mr. McGillicuddy wasn't bad.
It's Dr. McGillicuddy's. He has a PhD, you piece of garbage.
Everything else
I like the Mr. McGillicuddy's.
Well, he's married in the family. It's more personal.
I like the Fraggle Rock nip. So you like the Menthol Mint, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm good. Yeah. Massey, what about you?
So,
hold on. Sorry. Souls, what was your least favorite thing?
The Baileys.
The coffee Baileys?
I thought you said the wine for sure.
Well, Kyle doesn't usually like cream liqueur stuff, and he doesn't like coffee, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Massey, what was your favorite thing besides the Budweiser?
The Old Smoky Moonshine, the pecan one.
The butter pecan.
Could you have a vagina?
Nice. And what was your least favorite?
The Baileys.
Wow, all right. Mock Sheen, what was your favorite?
Well, since you didn't excluding
the Budweiser. Come on. Don't be that guy.
No.
Don't be the guy that does tap-ins from 15 feet.
The Little Smoky was all right. And still, I mean, not a huge mint guy, but it's doable. And that Bailey's was rough. I probably wouldn't just drink that on its own.
I did drink it. Kendall, you finished everything.
I did.
What was your favorite?
Really, the canned wine. I was very impressed. I've had enough canned wine to make this distinction. Listen, I've had
enough free things from Connoisseur Media.
I've had close to 9 canned wines in my day, and I was very impressed. Because a lot of times you have something. It's like, hey, this is what we can do in a can. Enjoy. I thought that was good. I was very impressed. And for me, it doesn't change it. I don't care for the Dr. McGillicuddy's. Doesn't do it for me. I'm going to drink it.
A little bit less of a stroke when you're trying to talk there, Ken.
I have to drink it still, but I'm not going to.
Because I'm the host. My favorite thing was the Budweiser. Fuck all of you. No. I did like the Old Smoky. I like espresso, so I liked the Baileys a lot. The Pinot Noir was probably third. My least favorite was the Hershey's chocolate porter. That was terrible. And right next to that was the cherry Smirnoff.
The porter was...
It's bad. Yingling is just bad. So
it was okay.
It smells like burnt cocoa powder.
I wish actually I drank it faster, truth be told. Wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
you want to finish mine? Because I'm...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you guys at home, happy drain pouring while Kendall's not with you. And, yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, real quick, we did this last year. A real fast one. GSWD, what we're thankful for?
Kyle?
Have a happy Turkey Day.
No, what are you thankful for?
I'm getting there. Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. My apologies. I jumped the gun. My apologies.
I wanted to wish the listeners a happy Turkey Day first.
What if they don't celebrate Turkey Day?
Then they're. I'm not going to say it on there. I'm thankful for you. Thankful for you guys. You guys are my homies.
I knew Kyle was going to go super generic, so.
Yeah.
Massey.
What am I
I'm also thankful for Kateria's Tony tonight. Got the job done.
All right.
So thank you, Tony.
I'm thankful to Walmart for letting me get a PS5 today.
All right. Corporate greed. Nice. I like it.
Yep.
Rebecca, what are you thankful for?
Everybody.
Not Delilah?
And my Dewey.
Oh, God. You just said Diwali.
No, I said Dewey.
Rebecca is thankful for Diwali. You heard it here live on the Getting Sports with Drunk Internet Radio podcast on the PPRN Radio Network.
I call her my
Put
Dewey.
it like in New York City.
Hey, the Diwali.
Now you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Don't know all
Mocksheen?
the rest of the words. I don't.
Times Square don't shine as bright as you.
Oh my god.
Mocksheen?
I swear it's true.
I'm sorry.
What are you thankful for?
You know, I'm thankful the show's made it yet another year. We're still doing this thing.
every day, I think,
such
man, we've
enthusiasm.
got to be out of this soon.
You know, it was really cool. I was on our Podbean page today. Kendall asked me to look into something. It's cool, you know, you pop up and it's like, hey, in the last week you had 4 downloads, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are all our Apple podcast apps.
Shout out to that guy in New Zealand. Yeah. Still hanging strong with us.
Look, let's be real. We know what Mock is thankful for this year. He's thankful for Kyle moving to Bristol so that he gets every other week at home.
Yeah.
That was the pretty much once Paul moved to Wallingford, that was already kind of in the works.
No. You were here pretty
for him. He just didn't say it.
Oh, yeah. So Kyle's move made it official.
Definitely made it easier.
It's fucked up, Buck.
It's not. You moved to Bristol and you don't drive, so it's your fault.
Yeah, but you could hang out with me.
No, Kyle, we talked about this the other day that you don't like to hang out with us anymore.
That's not true.
Since you became an elitist out in Bristol.
When's the last time you played disc golf, Kyle?
Exactly. You don't even have your bag.
Yeah.
I never had my bag.
Also true.
I didn't have my bag when I lived in Prospect.
Very true.
Yeah, because the guy that we played with lived with you.
I didn't.
I like how I'm just the guy now. Went from being host to the guy.
That guy.
I feel like I'm like a ripoff of The Big Lebowski.
You know, it's a real bummer they pulled Brady out of this game.
This upcoming Saturday, though, 4 of the 5 of us will be playing in a tournament.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, Kyle?
No.
The Turkey Trot. This is doubles, right, Mock?
Yes. I'm waiting for Kyle to text me like Thursday night that he can't make it.
It's on Saturday. I can make it.
It's on Saturday at 8 a.m.
I'm there. I'm sleeping at Paul's.
Oh.
News to you.
Sounds good, I guess. I am thankful for
me.
I'm thankful for watching. So there's the 5 of us, and then there are 2 other members of our group that don't come on the podcast. The ever so illustrious Jeff Martin, and then our Pat Donovan. I'm thankful for watching 4 of the 5 members of our group get married to the loves of their lives this year, while the other 3 took major steps in their engagements towards making the same things happening for them. I am no longer happy for Kendall.
I was going to say, you're not one of the 4.
I'm sorry, Kendall, but life has not been good to you. God gifted you with the love of trains and Rebecca as a soulmate, you're condemned to hell.
Yeah, I was about to say he's batting like 5 right now.
Batting 5. Absolutely.
And I'm also thankful for
Johnny Cage.
This one's going to be super controversial. I'm thankful to the pandemic.
Minus the deaths?
Including, I guess, because if the deaths didn't happen, it wouldn't have been as serious, and I doubled my yearly income because of the pandemic.
Oh, all right, well, fair enough.
All right. So be it.
I went from being like a struggling guy to making pretty good money.
So be it. However it happens.
Hashtag recession proof. But we hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Oh, that's right. You didn't.
Real quick, I'm thankful for...
No one cares.
I'm thankful for everyone who believes in me as a screenwriter.
Can I disconnect for the call now?
Listen, real quick. That's all I care about. I'm thankful for all you guys because you know.
I'm thankful.
And Rebecca.
I'm thankful for Rebecca having to be the one that drives Kendall home.
She knows it. She does everything. It's a ploy. Like he didn't mention my name. Of course, she knows I care about her. But
you're not thankful for her.
I'm thankful.
Is that the bottom line, Kendall?
It is the bottom line. I'm thankful about her.
About her.
I'm thankful for you guys because we do something special every week. Even sometimes stuff happens. We can't always be in. This has been a crazy 2 years, but every week we come in and we talk some sports.
I thought you were talking about my 1v1 against my neighbor in Super Mario Sluggers.
Shut up! I'm getting to that. We have a lot of fun, and regardless if we have 4 downloads last week, if we have 4 downloads the entire year, we do something we wanted to. We provide something entertaining. We get to hang out, which is something that it's kind of been a premium as we get older. So that's what I'm thankful for, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this with you guys, and I just hope we continue as long as we can.
Yawn.
Thank you for being dicks to me every week.
It's only because we love you.
I know. And that's what I'll have to say about that.
But we're not in love with you. And until next week, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm Mark.
She's watchable.
Nope.
I'm suspended.
I'm Chris.
And the rat of a red Kendall, Baron.